Whoa. Whoa. What the heck? Camera. Do you guys see anything? I feel like the game and my camera aren't showing up. Okay, we're going to fix these one at a time. Let's start with the camera. Okay. Camera's success. We have a camera. Now let's get a game. And we've got a game. Okay, we've done it. Both things are now working. There we go. Oh. All right. Excellent. Now, let's start knocking out some dailies. I love how, like, so, okay, I am trying to do a little bit of the multi-stream today. Gonna test out how things work on the YouTube stream for War of the Visions. So, we are live on both Twitch and YouTube right now. Please, nobody turn me in. Yeah, we're gonna hope that that just kind of works out. And I want to see, I'm trying to go with some, how will I describe the music today? Copyright-free music. See if we can actually get that to work on the YouTube streaming side. I gotta follow 2 chats too, which is always hard. Yeah, 2 Cent, you must now moderate both chats simultaneously. Simultaneously. No one can sneak through the cracks. I've also got my phone charging. We're going to anticipate the issues with frame rate drops tonight, like we had last week. And before we start with the tournament, I'm just switching over to the phone. We're just going to stream the whole tournament on the phone today, and that'll be fine. Okay, let's get these dailies knocked out. I might try and push through the story a little bit today. I'm a chapter behind in the story, so that I might catch that up before the tournament starts. Ooh, class match. I would say I'll try to do my class matches, but I mean, if you watched my video yesterday, there's a lot of crashing involved in class matches for me, so I'm just going to avoid that. We just won't. I mean, maybe we'll try. If we run out of things to do before the tournament, we might give it a run, but it's a little risky. It's a little risky. Oh, man. What's up, Jen? I'm good, dude. How are you? It has been a while. So let's see who's all here. We've got the Real Scrub Cake. We got Komos. We've got 2 Cent, Ashaman, Need. What's up, Need? Need usually is hanging out with the Void people before coming over here. So the Twitch side's already popping off. I gotta make my attack in Guild Wars. Targets are going fast. Okay. Yeah, we took that L yesterday. Let's see, what do we got going on the YouTube side? We've got Mikel, Zyver, Etsuki, Red, Glue Consumer, what's up? Ashamon's hanging out in both chats. Excellent. Thank you guys for the YouTube subs as well. It's hard. One thing that's hard about multi-streaming is you have to differentiate when you're talking about subs between YouTube and Twitch, because they mean very different things. So that's something I'll be trying to tackle. It's already probably more than my small brain can handle. Just like monitoring 2 chats. Willie Goats, thank you for the raid. Raiders, welcome in. Willie with the Friday afternoon raid, like usual. Now, Willie, you going to win the tournament tonight? I know you're playing. Now, okay, the tournament rules tonight, right? Worlds collide. Tonight is an actual, enforcement stretch of a couple of rules. The biggest one being, let me turn this light. I feel like my lighting is a bit much. That looks better. The biggest one is that you can only play one character from a collaboration. You can only play one character from the base game, and you can only play one character from FFBE crossover. So we're gonna so that's the thing. Now, there are some pretty baller teams in there. Deku, thank you for the Amazon Prime sub, and Coryu, thank you for the Twitch sub for 13 months. 13 months. Oh my gosh. I might have to start making my my notifications differentiate. This will be a good test stream tonight to actually like figure out how good this works on YouTube and Twitch. Okay, let's get our Guild Wars attack in. I actually got 3 stars yesterday. I typically do better when I'm not streaming it, so. Yeah, like Cloud, Charlotte, Ibarra. Yeah, I guess that would be allowed. Sure, Charlotte, wait, no. Charlotte and Ibarra are crossovers, correct? Charlotte's from FFBE and so's Ibarra, right? Yeah, so you can't do that one. Lightning is pretty nerfed today, and Lightning really popped off last week. So, what's up, Ramza? Okay, here we go. Renan, yes, Renan would be able to fill Ibarra's spot there, and then you could run that. So that could be a strong Lightning team. Obviously, people were quick to point out that you could run, like, Locke, Elena, Engelbert, or something like that, and I think you could. Now, last week, Light kind of got run over. Okay. I'm going to check out, let's see how, okay, we're crushing them. I'm not even going to like mess around with it. I will go look at our scouting report though. Is Pato here running a water team? Let's look at Pato and let's look at Alex to see if we can find an all water team for us to run into today. War room. Okay. Scouting. Pato is Astrius, Celis, Jaden. Interesting. Alex is Astrius, Celis, Laura Croft. Well, let's see if that's still what that is. Let's try that one. Let's try the Astrius, Celis, Laura Croft team. Where'd they go? Hello? Did somebody kill them? No, they're there. They're right at the top. Guys, they were the first one on the list. Just, yeah, they're first one on the list. So it is what it is. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. What do I expect of the Lightning meta with Orlando and Lightning coming? I think Lightning is already super good. I think it will just continue to be super good. Coggers. Like, I think Lightning is already just, it's already top tier, and it will just continue to be for a long time. Okay. Now, I like this little buff cycle that I get from Cloud Ibarra, or from Cloud Esther. For my comp to be perfect, though, I need Esther to get another turn buffing, because I like her to get her courage buff online. So I would like it. Oh, God. I don't love Ibarra Astrius in the 1v1. We'll see. Now, did Laura Croft get too far forward here? Cloud gets all his buffs off, no problem. There we go. Okay, our buffs are online, so now I'm feeling pretty good. Here's the worry. I think Ibarra can kill Astrius in 2 hits. Or 1. Or 1. Sometimes it's just 1. Sometimes you only need that first hit, I guess. Normally, I think I'd be a little bit more scared of that. I probably lucked into a, like, fortunate build or something right there, I would say. And then here's a double kill. We're going to go with the Lightning Bunny Blitz here for the double. Maybe it doesn't kill Celis. We'll see. Did she not? Wait. Hold on, I'm sorry, I lied. Single target attack. Whoops. Celis did take a lot of damage, though. That feels good. Laura shoots Cloud. Cloud's going to counter with a Blade Burst. I love Blade Burst on this map, guys. I love Blade Burst on this map. I've gotten a ton of use out of that in the first couple of days. Okay, so there's a 3. Now we'll hit their leader with our second attack, because that seems like the honorable thing to do. Leader versus leader. Yeah, Caisson, that's probably right. That Astrius was probably built anti-physical, and Ibarra just snuck in there and dropped the big damage on him. So let's see how we do against this. This is like the earliest I've attacked in Guild Wars in forever. Yeah, Chris, I don't know. I'm not sure, Chris. You gotta, if you want, it's kind of like Esther, right? Where if I want Esther to use courage, I either need to be on a map where she can do another buff and then courage, or turn off those other buffs and just force her to use courage. But in that case, that's a little iffy. You kind of lose a lot of her kit, in my opinion, there. I love Cloud's AP recovery buff on this map. Like, look at how good this combo works. It's just, they just run to each other, they share some buffs, shield online, feels good. Now, Abara for me here still has her TMR buff. That's kind of a side bonus of how my first run went, is because Abara was quickly in range of Astrius, she'll be able to cast her Black Rose Helena TMR, which will be nice, especially against who we're fighting. Okay, Sentinel, very good. Oh yes, group for me, friends. Wait, maybe she did use it last fight, I'm not sure. Because I feel like she should have cast her TMR there. So she must have used it last fight. Either way, Jaden didn't one-shot her, so she'll get a chance to one-shot Jaden. Look at the blind. Okay, Celis dies here. Never mind. Wow. Kill him. Nice. Okay, that's big. Abara not dying straight away is huge. Okay, we shrugged off that. Now maybe she'll miss because she's blind. Ha! Slap. The lightning sword friends are just too strong. Cross slash 9800. Imagine being a DPS unit that doesn't die to a 9800 damage attack. Like, how crazy is that? Cloud hit Astrius for 9800 damage, and he did not care. He was like, bro, it's fine. I'm going to go ahead and live through that and then kill your DPS unit. Wow. Okay, we got him though. That's a GG. That's a 6. We take those 6 stars. Mikhail, thank you for the follow on YouTube, by the way. Welcome to the channel. Not even proc the courage. Right, the courage didn't even proc. Man, Astrius is OP, guys. Mine's getting ready. K-Grams just saw that message. My day is going good. I actually streamed a 6-star day in Guild Wars, which is unheard of. Normally, me streaming Guild Wars is like a direct invitation to just faceplant for a 0. Ooh. What's up, hey, bro? Alcor, thank you for subbing on the YouTube side. Much appreciated. Let's do... I've done some Truststone runs already today, but I'm going to switch to my farming team and just skip this 10 times. Just get a few more runs in. Limited Guild Wars are a pain. Man, we kind of underperformed a little bit yesterday. Yeah, and you'll have those. Like, we fought a guild that was pretty good, but it's a guild that we've beat in the past. And we ended up not winning, which really probably hurts our chances for the future of this limited. I'm going to do this just for a option, I guess. How we doing on these? 7. Joker, you're at 10. So we need Joker to get a new one. Let's do... Oh, for Joker, I'm going to do this. This is an interesting option someday, maybe. And for Esther, she's still working on that. All right, we're good there. Farming team is worked out. Demon Chimera, come back, please. Yes. And yeah, Dervis, exactly. There is no limit to this limited Guild Wars. The limit is just who you're fighting. I think I would have preferred a... I still like it. Like, I'm still enjoying the fact that we get a different type of Guild Wars. But put a cost limit in. Put some kind of limitation on. I'd have preferred that. Yeah, the limit's how long it'll last. Exactly. Gosh dang it. I forgot to do... Oh my... This is the second day in a row, you guys. I've forgotten to do New Girl's... Gosh dang it. Her shard quest. It's just sitting there not finished. And I keep forgetting to do it. Oh my god. Resnick. Yeah, boy. Thank you for that Amazon Prime sub. Welcome to the church for 7 months. You call your farming team farming. That's good. I appreciate that. I think that's I think that's classic, you know? You can't go wrong with the dad level puns in War of the Visions. Ooh, what's up, Kermit? Okay, let's level a VC. Yeah, okay. Somebody mentioned this a second ago, and I do think it's a good idea. Something that needs to come back. Like, we're doing the reruns now for like the old gear, right? And that's great. So let's keep those. But let's add to that the reruns for those farmable espers, right? Demon Chimera. The glacial, not glacial, but the the white dragon. Blue Eyes White Dragon, or it's Red Eyes White Dragon in this game. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Let's get those reruns back too. Because those are a big deal, especially for people who want to like farm Dark Selection with Shadow Links or something like that. The Demon Chimera just unlocks your ability to do that. Freezius. Lich, for some reason. Yeah, somebody might want Lich. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's like somebody kind of wants that for some weird reason. We can bring Lich back. The Wind MRVC. Yeah, and you're a Wind main. Yeah, rip. I would be surprised if those don't find a way back in a permanent form sometime. They rerun them every once in a while now, but it's not enough. Okay, what do we get for attending today? Okay. Oh, we got summons. All right, we'll go do some polls. Notices are new? Currently known issues. What's the currently known issue? Black... Wait. Hold on, wait a second. Hold on, let's read this. An issue affecting only Android devices occurs when the application is newly installed and opened, causing a black screen to display for an extended amount of time until the logo is displayed. Ah. There's also this issue where, like, you just can't open the game, so... I mean, that. Anyway. Misconduct. This is yesterday. Raid boss cheating. Okay, yeah, this is about the raid boss cheaters. Okay, good. Ban them. I can't believe people still cheat in this game. Like, why? What are you, like... Who are you trying to impress by cheating in these games? I'm a little worried. And, like, I haven't farmed out the Echoes of Mana score run yet. Like, I had another video to work on last night. So I worked on that instead of playing the game. And, I'm a little worried that being a new game and one of our first event is a scoring event, that there might be some shenanigans, let's say. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. I hope people are just better than that. But I'm a little worried about shenanigans. Okay, let's do these story missions. How are they cheating in the raid boss? I don't know. I don't know, J-Rod. Yeah, cheating the video summon. People are getting banned for that. What is with free matches still being bugged? Not sure. Okay. Mont just got beat down. He's got to go heal up in Ovis. Ooh. Shal's the second of Ovis's sisters. Oh, spicy, spicy. Uh-oh. So, okay, she's betrayed everybody and run away. And Oberon is probably like, you know, real sad about that because he's going to marry her. Meanwhile, Jaden and his boys, and Sottily and his boys. Okay. All right. That's the wrong sister? Was I wrong about that? I don't know. Like... Wait, Kai, Echoes of Mana Cheaters already has cheaters. 1 second clears. On the hardest boss, like, I got a 1 second clear on the first one because I just used one ability and killed the boss. Zenedrian has a friend slot open if anybody needs a friend. Wish they added Luciel already. Me too. I think she's a cool looking character. She's green. Green's my favorite color. 1 second on the final boss for over 400k score. Yeah, get that out of here. Like, why? What, like, I don't know. Those people should, like, I wish there was more of a punishment that you could do to them. You know, besides just kicking them out of the game. Like, I wish there was some way of making them feel like truly scumbags. Or, like, just punish them. Like, I don't know. Because it's not fair because people spend money in these games, right? And so, if you spend money and you're trying to, like, cash that in to flex your score a little bit or something, and some, some hacker man from that one movie just like, instant 400k. Get out of here, man. You suck. And then the worst part of it is, they like hack the games, and then they get on like Reddit or something and try to be all like righteous about it. Like, look how easy it is to hack this game. Oh my god, it's like the development team doesn't even care. You guys should all quit. Like, stop ruining the game for everybody, you dick. You're the problem. King Fury, Skiz, yes, that's the movie. Hacker Man was hilarious in that movie, by the way. Yes, Willie, exactly. Cheating in any game is awful. In a non-PvP game, like, what the hell is wrong with you? Audacious, what's up? How long you been here? Okay, so that's 13 months, Audacious. Who is this guy? I don't even know. Who is that guy that's on the screen? Who's that guy that's like married to my sister in chat? That's weird. I don't even know. People everywhere. Thank you for the 13 months, though, Mr. Audacious. Yeah, so with as far as Echoes of Mana giving out better rewards to people with bigger scores, I don't like. Okay, like, let's think about gaming in like a broader context here. PvE based games always kind of do this, right? Think of MMOs. If you can clear high level raids, you will get better gear than other people. However, with Echoes of Mana, it's definitely not a one-to-one comparison to an MMO. Because the game's not multiplayer for one. Well, it's barely multiplayer. And like, it's just not the same kind of game. So, I'm okay with having access to some kind of better reward for people who top a ladder. Maybe that should be more summon crystals. Maybe that should be, the coolest reward, honestly, the coolest reward out there would be a duplicate 4-star Ascension material, right? Zovian, thank you for joining the Church of Eileen at the Saint of Eileen level. Welcome to the church. Get those YouTube memberships flowing in today. All right. The thing is, like, maybe what they should do is have the +3 be like for the top 10. Sort of like what it is, right? Then give the +2 to like everybody else. Like, if you participated in the event, you get the +2. So there is a little bit of a power difference, like 5% buff versus like 4% buff. So if you did top it off, if you were top 10, you could say, you could flex with that. Be like, look, I got the thing, I'm big flexing. But then give everybody else something. You know, give everybody else the +2 or the +1. Some kind of buff to their account. There needs to be, and like one of the, an identity that Echoes of Mana is going to have to like figure out is how to reward the players who like go, you know, as Clint would say, get sweatier. How do you reward the sweaty players while also keeping the game nice and balanced for the casual players? And that's a tough balance in any game. But Echoes is good. Echoes needs to work on it, and they will. It's a brand new game. It's a brand new game. They'll figure that out. They're patching the game 3 times a week right now. So, yeah, that is what it is. Durando's like everything about Durando and Gargus looks funny, honestly. Yeah, and 2 cents correct as well. A 5% strength buff, even at 1700 base strength. And the way that game calculates your base is it's your stat before percent modifiers are applied. So it counts like your memory gem and your levels, mana board, all of that counts. So whatever that number is before you start applying the gear buffs, that's your base. So even if you got your base up to 1700, you would still only get 85 more strength from that. So it's not humongous. You know what I mean? It's really not that big of a buff, but it looks and feels bad. And that's a thing I think sometimes people who are like figuring this stuff out lose sight of, is the way people feel about what you do is almost as important as the actual reality of what you're doing. So the developers could say, well, we're not actually giving that big of a power spike to the people who win. But it feels, if the community feels like you are, the community's who's supporting your game. So you need to be, we'll see. We'll see. Is this game free-to-play friendly? Shelton, War of the Visions is pretty free-to-play friendly, especially now. It's a lot more than it used to be. It is, I would say it's pretty free-to-play friendly, and it's super dolphin friendly. It's also reward, if you spend money in this game, you also like get, benefits from that too. But you can have a, if you drop like $30 in this game, you can have an account that is just next level real fast. Yeah, and 2 cent, I agree. I think everybody should get something, right? This is the first event, if you're participating in this event, we should all get a reward. It's more than just cosmetic. Okay, let's go again. Yeah, we'll just keep running this team. 149 people to compete with is much better than the entire server. Truth. That is true. And I'm happy they broke it up like that. I wonder how they decided who's in each group. Like, I wonder if any of you guys are in my group on that game. You know what I mean? Do we have a leader? I haven't logged in today yet. Do we have a leaderboard that works? Because last night when I was messing with it, it just showed me as rank 1 and it didn't show anybody else. So maybe I just have my own group, which guarantees me that first place. We do it for the rewards, I guess. How much of an allowance should I give for this game to be able to compete in PvP and be good? Okay, so Deadbot, if you're talking about money, if you want to, okay, to get to in-game PvP is going to take a little bit of a time investment, right? But if you wanted to have a competitive PvP team for like Arena, Guild Wars, stuff like that, if you gave yourself $30 in a month of playing and you were smart about picking fights and you were smart about how you built your account, you could do it. I did that with right about the time of the 1.5 year anniversary. I did like a new player kind of video called like Baby J's account where I spent $30, played for a month. And I mean, I had 100 cost units maxed out. Like I was maxing out very powerful units. So you won't be like top 1% yet. But the way Arena works in this game, which is most of the PvP, is you get to pick a fight. It gives you a list of people near your rank and you get to pick who you fight. So if you build a team that's like really good against a specific thing, which you'll kind of learn about when you play, you can find that team and beat them. Dark and Light are very, very good to build around early, especially Light, because Lucio is a super good unit, and you can build him all the way fully built for completely free. Takes a little time. You got to keep powering up your account as you build him up, but he has his own side story, his own weapon, his own like leveling up materials that you get, so you can kind of play around him, and that's a good foundational piece. I really probably just need to do a whole new video over this. The game's changed a little bit. Dude, Deadbot, you should start this game. It's a great game. Also, in about 4 months, we're getting the 2.5 year anniversary, and Final Fantasy Tactics is rerunning, which, I mean, if you like this game, you're probably a Final Fantasy Tactics fan. So we'll get the Final Fantasy Tactics rerun again, where they're all getting like modernized, and Final Fantasy 13 is running at that time if you're interested in that game. Struggling to do the 7 turns Lucio clear for his weapon. So okay, the secret to that is you need to kill the 2 dark mobs. They're tanks, and they pull like you have the 2 mages helping you in that run, right? They will kill most of the units in there for you, but the 2 dark mobs will pull aggro, and the mages can't kill them. So you need to switch to, like, I believe they're weak to piercing. So you turn Lucio's triple attack into its piercing form, and you go triple pierce them. It one-shots them. And then your mages just start cleaning up. And you want to make him slow. Like, use a slow Esper on Lucio to maximize the amount of turns that your AI allies have. Migs, what's up? Yeah, I still play Echoes of Mana. Play every day. I'm still putting out a video for it every day. Yeah, still playing and covering that game. Loving it. Echoes of Mana is super fun. Like, we're just going through those growing pains with the game. Do we know anything about the FF13 characters yet? Yes, we do. I don't. We learned last night a lot about the characters, I think. There was a Japanese live stream while I was asleep. So, I have not looked at it yet. I will make a whole video over that tonight. But I'll have to be like offline. I'll have to go read translations from Reddit and stuff to see. But they did talk about the Final Fantasy Tactics characters, which is really cool. Like, they talked more specifically about what buffs they're giving them and stuff. Yes, co-op. See, that's the thing with Echoes of Mana, is like the foundational pieces for that game are perfect. The combat's really fun. The co-op works. Like, there's so much going positive for that game that it's worth to keep playing. Even if you're only playing as a side game right now, log in every day, do your dailies, which take 5 minutes, and then just let it ride. Because that game has a lot of potential. Now, they got to cash in that potential. You know what I mean? That's sort of the gist, is like you have to be able to turn the potential into reality. Okay, I'm gonna let this play out. I'm gonna go get a monster from the refrigerator. Then I'm gonna switch to my phone, and we're gonna get ready to start this tournament. Tournament starts in 14 minutes. Let's see if my bot works. I reset the bot. It does not work. Of course it doesn't work. Stupid robots. Stupid robots. Let me get a actual, I'll get an invite link to the Discord and just post it manually. I don't know why. Like, I'm just not sure why the bot sucks. Who knows? Hard to tell. Here's there's Deadbot. Deadbot, I'm not talking about you. But here are links to my Discord. If anybody wants to ever participate in a Friday Night Fights, that's the way. Right there, that's the way to get it done. Okay, we'll enjoy this Durando and Gargus story real quick. Wait, tell me he takes off his... No, okay, wait. Oh, baby, we got ourselves... Wait, isn't that the... Yeah, I bet you that's not just a crusty dagger. He took it. I bet you that becomes important later. Okay, be right back. Then we're switching to the phone. BRB. All right, here we go. Proof, monster, check. Okay, closing emulator. Emulator closed. Phone charged. So let's cut that. Plug in the phone. All right. Easy. It worked so smooth this time. We've got that pretty much ironed out. Uh-oh. We've got a patch. Well, this patch has 10 minutes. It's not going to take 10 minutes to download this patch. There's no way. All right. Update. I don't know what this is going to show, so I'm just going to do that. We'll just make a black screen for just a second while we, you know, who knows what'll pop up when I click these buttons. It looks like nothing. Nothing bad anyway. So we'll put this back on. Now, I believe I set... There we go. So that's working. Now let's get it set up to where we... Let me get my windows all set up correctly here. There's chat. There's the other chat. Gosh, this multi-streaming is a talent, I'll say anyway. Okay, let me get all my chat boxes set up appropriately here so I could read what you guys are saying. Okay, there we go. I'm going to get the tournament bracket opened over here. I need to also make sure my playlist is looping. Okay, let's get into the game as well. Challenge.com. Let's go to today's tournament. We are at 23 players already, so we'll probably pick up a few more and be somewhere around where we usually are, which is good. All right, now let's make sure we can actually see that when we... So, like, if we go this... Like, let's hide this. Well, that's not what we want to see. That's what I have to look at. How about this one? It's also what I have to look at. How about... Well, how about we just take this one and we change it. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I think we nailed it right there. I think that's it. I think that's exactly what we want to see. Better. Now the trick here is we want to make it so we don't only see... We only want to see what is... Like, we want to be able to hide this with the game, right? So let's make this like... Whoop. This is welcome to how to content create 101, where you just end up moving around windows every day because your software never saves anything. Whoop, wrong button. Okay, I think that's it. I think we're good to go. So we've got the game there. Now, do we have a full screen working? Hold on. Yes, we do. Excellent. Full screen's working. Talking screen's working. Bracket preview screen is working. Guys, we're doing it. Starlet Francesca, what's going on? Good to see you as always on Friday nights. Shadowfire, what's up? Oh man, I'm trying to follow. Jeannie, what's going on? I missed you coming in. What app is this? What do you mean? What app is what? Ah, man, I do love some Monster Energy Ultra Paradise. Woo! Let's see here. Match codes channel. Put this over here. Where everybody can see all that action. Okay. Let's get the game on the screen. And here, all right, we're ready. We're ready 5 minutes early today. Wow. It's like we know what we're doing. It's like we know what we're doing. That's just crazy. Let's get triple digits. Well, let's see. We're at, how many viewers do we have right now? Let's see. On YouTube, we have about 70 viewers or so. On Twitch, we have, I have no idea, 85-ish. So yeah, there we go. A little, you know, the views are split, but we take those. And the tournament has not even started yet. Oh, the app I updated from it did not look like Google Play. Deadbot, I play everything on the Amazon version, if I can. Yeah, Amazon like sponsors a lot of my content. And like when you buy things in game on the Amazon version, you use Amazon coins, which are cheaper than money. So it's like, for example, if I buy $100 of Amazon coins, it only costs $82. So if I whale, I just whale for cheaper. It's nice. Like it has saved me a lot of money over time. A lot of money over time. Mystic's like, I'm definitely watching on both YouTube and Twitch. Okay, Mystic, question then. What is the better experience? Is the experience of viewing better on Twitch or is it better on YouTube? Because that's what I'm testing today. I'm going to do a lot of streams on YouTube very soon. Like when Ni no Kuni drops, a lot of live streaming. So I just really want to feel the waters out. Maybe I'll just multi-stream that game too. Like that's an option. But so a lot of people in Twitch chat right now are saying that Twitch is better. Markates, thank you for the Amazon Prime sub, my friend. 3 months. Welcome back to the church. So, Tom, what's up? You haven't seen one of these live before? Well, welcome in. And see, some people over on YouTube are saying they like YouTube more. So I think it is just a, it just seems like a preference thing, which is fine. Chat utterly sucks on YouTube. Yeah, it's not as good. I think YouTube is working on everything. Like YouTube is they just are rolling out gifted memberships now. I think it's in beta, so I doubt we could, like, I bet you I'm not a big enough content creator to get into the YouTube gifting memberships beta program. I'm like, look, I don't think I'm there, but some people are a part of that beta. So that'll be big because content creators will switch from Twitch to YouTube if YouTube ever gets it figured out, because you're just discoverable on YouTube. It's so much more possible for small content creators to like start being content creators on that platform than it is other ones. Yeah, the banging tunes tonight. Well, that's because we're on YouTube. If we're on YouTube, we must do the copyright-free sort of tunes. Let me see if that's working, because this is always a problem I had with YouTube streaming, is it would just demonetize everything I did. Let's see if we still are good to go. Well, turn monetization off. Great. YouTube people, if you get an ad, I'm sorry. I had to turn monetization back on manually. But I think we're good. I have ads on YouTube, by the way. Something else I need to be testing. I have the ads for YouTube set to minimum for live streaming. Like, didn't enable anything extra. Kind of hoping that that works. Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute until we're locked and loaded for the tournament. We are at 26 participants now. I see some new names in there. I see some common names. I see some, people who did real good last week sneaking back in. Marquise, you're in there this week. Nice. Yeah, Starlet Francesca, I bet you they just extend it for a week. That would be my guess, is they'll just patch it and just let it run again. That would be my guess there. Okay, it is 5:30. I'm going to shuffle the seeds. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. We're going to shuffle those seeds. Shuffle them. Seeds are shuffled. We're going to go to the bracket, and we are going to lock it in. Okay, bracket is live. So whoever you are facing, that's your opponent. Sand Rooster gets a bye. Willie gets a bye. Mr. Aloha gets a bye. Coryu and Mask of Moriers gets a bye. AKA Mask, because I butchered his name all last week. We're going with Mask. LXD has to face Cuckington in the first round. He says I've cursed him. Well, maybe it's time to break the chains, LXD. Break that curse, dude. Indie Earth, what's up? Right on time as usual. All the Void people, welcome in. Indy, were you not streaming today? There's Need. Need's been here for a while. I kind of figured you weren't streaming, Indy, when Need was here like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, you took the day off. Okay, because yeah, once Need, like if Need and Ark are in here and you haven't raided yet, Indy's not online. So those are your people. All right, let's find a game. Let's find some matches here. How about Caisson versus AMTF for our first match of the day? That is going to be 65319. All right. All right, I can hide this. Well, AMTF's not a cheater. There we go. So, okay, Caisson showing the slot 1 Cloud, AMTF showing the slot 1 Jaden. We have not seen, and this is a little bit surprising, we have not seen a ton of Jadens lately in Friday Night Fights. Like, he was very popular for a month, and then just kind of fell off. Like, maybe in lieu of, like, more evasion units, or people have been, running him more with, let's say, like, or they've been running light more with a tank instead of a Jaden. So we get Jaden, Elena, Violet versus Cloud. Was that a Ravis? I think that's a Ravis coming out. Yeah, it is. Now, Jaden immediately extends way forward for AMTF. Like, he's ready to fight. Then he catches a buff from Starlight Elena. It's Violet's turn. She's going to probably do a buff as well. Yeah, it's going to be Dazzle Syndrolion. It's going to be a CT up on crit and evasion for Violet. Okay, Ravis, Cloud, Ibarra. So here's Ravis making her show on Friday Night Fights. Let's see what we got here. I'm checking my volume levels. They look good. Cloud's going to cast Dragoon's Pride. This was a big play from Caisson all last week. His Cloud was Dragoon's Pride up on that cliff, working his way into a fight. Worked super well last week. Counterman Slash, that's a one-shot on Jaden. So Jaden got the first attack in, Ibarra kills him, and then the counter to that is Elena kills Ibarra. So it's Cloud Ravis versus Elena and Violet. Cloud, a 100% hit unit. By the way, his 100% move is a 3-hitting AoE 100% hit move. And then Sonic Severance from Ravis comes in and cleans it up. And Caisson is off to a flying start this week. Ravis slapping people down immediately. Stream Hero, what's going on? What's going on? Oh man, good game. Good start. Ravis 1-0. Okay, that's what everybody expected. Everybody expected Ravis to be like, win today. I think everybody was in for that. People bet a lot of money on that in Vegas. All right, let's find another fight. Let's find another fight. We could do 93746. 93746. Now, this is Cuckington's fight. And basically, Cuckington believes that every time I show his fight on stream, he loses. So LXD versus Cuckington. LXD accused me of cursing him by making him fight Cuckington in the first round. Cuckington says I curse him by just showing his fights live. So we'll see. Cuckington going with Asterius, Cloud, Charlotte. So a mixed element water lightning team here, getting their buffs online early. Meanwhile, it's another mixed element team, same 2 elements, different units. Celis, Esther, Asterius. So Asterius coming in today in a big way. No surprise. Asterius OP unit looking good. And we're getting some mixed element action here. LXD and Cuckington both deciding to use water and lightning. There's bells coming out from Esther. She's going to start creeping forward. Here comes Cloud. He's going to go Soldier's Honor. Okay, plenty of room. Both players started very, very far back, wanting to get those buffs online. We'll see if it works out with how far back they both started. Charlotte's going to go forward. Charlotte is a really good unit at moving towards the enemy. Okay, she's got both of her main buffs online. So she's got Protect, Shell, Debuff Resistance times 1,000,000, Hate, all of those things. She's ready to go. Here's Celis coming up. 10,000 HP Celis goes with Cleansing Blade, 309 damage, Spirit Up procs for Charlotte. Here's Esther. Now this could be huge damage. Nobody can really tank Esther very well. She just hits so dang hard. She's got 103 AP. She's got bells ticking for her. So whatever she decides to do, she can do it. We're going to get the Bunny Blitz. It's going to be the Lightning Limit Break. Lightning Bunny in the air. How much damage do we get here? How much DPS we doing? 6,500. Big damage. Now, crucially, Charlotte's going to get a turn before Asterius does. That's a big deal because that will prevent the chain from happening. I think Asterius could have probably killed her even through elemental disadvantage if he'd have been able to chain. Charlotte does do her limit break, get the defense and spirit buff, and you know, do a little bit of damage. It's followed up by Asterius, and then LXD's Asterius actually out of range, so just goes with another buff. It's Celis's turn next. She's down to 3,600 HP. Charlotte is off to the side, so it'll just be another Cleansing Blade from Celis. She's chilling. One problem for LXD right now. His units have grouped up, and that is very, very scary against a Cloud Asterius. Now, Celis is super fast. She gets another turn and immediately Cleansing Blades Asterius. Cloud looks to get in range here. It's going to be a triple slash that will kill the tank. Both tanks are dead. It's a 2v2. Esther Asterius versus Cloud Asterius. LXD's Asterius has yet to do any damage yet, so he's going to try to do something now. Unfailing Void Blade almost one-shots his counter match. If he would have had his extra attack, it would have killed him, and then he procs the counterattack, the preemptive counterattack procs, so it does kill him. Anyway, Asterius slaps him back, gets Crystal Tracer on, and both Asteriuses, in one move, pop each other's courage. Both of them walked into that fight with courage, both of them leave that fight without courage, and only one of them took a turn. That's a thing. Yo, that's a thing. Anyway, this is going to be devastation right here. Bolting Slice comes out. There's a dead Asterius. So one Asterius down. It's Cloud versus 2. Reflex is still on the table. It does not proc. So LXD takes down Cuckington. And when we're talking about players that I've cursed, the Cuckington curse continues. He loses when he's on stream. LXD breaks the curse and beats Cuckington in round 1. G to the G. That was a good fight. That was a good fight right there. All right. Reflex is banned. Dude, you guys, it's so ingrained in my head. It's so ingrained in my head. Like, I'm so triggered by Reflex that I see a unit with Reflex and I assume it's a 100% chance. I'm like, yeah, here it comes. Cloud's about to Reflex 99 times and just like win this fight 1v9. It's not even a problem. Okay. I don't see a code in chat right now. So let's look at the bracket. Let's take a quick little peek here. Who's won, who's lost? Cop and Starline have not decided yet. Shadow and Khaleesi, Fury still playing YOLO Mojo. Marquise picked up the win. Dervis picking up an early win. Turambar and Caisson. We watched Caisson's fight. Kiwi's got a W under the belt. Sir McCrane moving on. And then we're starting to fill out the losers bracket a little bit. So lots of gameplay still to come. And there's a code. So let's go ahead. Let's put in the code 79005. Okay, loading. Loading. And here we go. We already got both players in the game. So we've got Willie versus Marquise. Willie with the 120 Garvel. Marquise bringing out the Aranea. So, all right. You love to see it. Some different stuff here. Not seeing Cloud Esther. All right. Good. Let's go full screen. Let's view this in all of its glory. It's going to be a full dark team for Willie. It's Dwayne, it's Garvel, and it's Joker. So, okay, this is a team Willie ran last week, I think, or at least something very similar to it. What are the buff rotations going to be here? Joker's going to get his protect buff on everybody. This is like such a good move. Joker's AoE protect, like, it's so good. It's so good. Now, meanwhile, we've got Fryevia, Aranea, and Asterius coming across the board here. Really strong, lots of slashing and piercing damage for Marquise's team. I'm really excited to see what the Aranea can do. She's going to pop bells, so whatever she wants to do, she will be able to do. There's a tracked barrier coming out from Fryevia, so we got a tank, and we have kind of a tank coming out here from Willie. Notice the re-raise on Dwayne. That could be a big deal. That could be a big deal. Here's Joker, going to go ahead and pop bells. So Joker and Aranea both using bells. Probably both looking to be the big time carries, but do not sleep on the entire map wide move, cross destruction from Asterius. Countered though with detonation blast. Fryevia shrugs that off. Aranea is engaging. So Aranea takes to the sky. We're going to get the limit break from Fryevia. So Ice Prison, not something that we get to see too often, but it looks really cool. Get it? Cool because it's ice. Anyway, her AP cost is down now, so that's nice. Here comes Armor Crusher. Fryevia takes 3,500. For being a physical attack, Fryevia tanked that pretty well. Now, it's going to get Swift attacked here. This is going to be a combo from Joker coming in. That did a lot of damage, and Marquise's team is getting low. Meanwhile, that Garvel tanked everything until the Asterius. So Garvel did his job. He got out there, he did damage, he didn't die easy, but now we've got two grouped units for the high wind coming out from Aranea. What kind of damage will this do? You know, not terrible. Not a ton. Both Joker and Dwayne kind of shrug that off. Protect a big help there. And we're going to get to see Riot Gun come out from Joker. So one LB follows the next. Really cool, really flashy looking, and a double kill. So that's a GG. Joker just decides, I'm going to go ahead and win this fight. Now the AI... Oh, wait. No, Aranea is still alive. Wait a second. I was like, wait, are they going to fight themselves? Now it's over. I thought, oh my God. I literally thought that like those three were on the same team. And I was like, what is happening? Is Willie's team betraying itself? Do we have backstabbing going on here? Are both players going to lose? No. But I got to say, Joker MVP there. Buffing up that defense for both players. Those dark units took a lot of hits. That was like a full bruiser dark team. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. I see another code. Let's look into a... let's go Shadow and Khaleesi. We haven't seen a match from either of them yet. 80573. And I'll go ahead and hide that because that code is that's a fresh code. So don't want to give away any team comps here. Where is Shadow and Khaleesi? Oh, that's a round one match. So, yeah, we need to get this one going. Is Khaleesi here? I believe I thought I saw Khaleesi in chat. Katia, in Twitch chat earlier. Well, I can scroll down over here. Let's see. We're looking for... I love alphabetical order. It's really helpful. I do see Khaleesi, and Khaleesi's playing the game. So, yeah, Khaleesi's here. Katia's here. Wait. They're loading into the game. They're obviously here. So here we go. We got Shadow versus Khaleesi, aka Katia. It's a Aerith, Asterius, Fryevia team. So a lot of obviously a lot of Asterius, right? We expected to see a lot of Asterius today. We're seeing a lot of other fun things mixed in. This time it's an Aerith mixed in versus Celis, Abara, Asterius. So far the most common combo, if we're going with mixed element teams, has been Lightning and Water. Now next week, mixed elements is forced. In fact, full rainbow teams are enforced next week. Same sort of rule set this week, but with rainbow on top of it. So expect to see a lot more. Now note Fraevia is running the lightning sword here for Shadow. That gives her plus 100 lightning resist. It's a hidden mechanic in the game, and if she uses that weapon, she gets 100% lightning resistance, which means Abara can't even hurt her. In fact, when Abara attacks her, Abara takes 99,999 damage and removes Courage and Re-Raise. So it's a really OP equip to have on Fraevia, as I'm talking about random stuff while the units close the gap between themselves. Okay, Abara gets her Man-Eater buff on. Aerith has applied haste to Fraevia. She's going to channel a second spell now. Fraevia has already used one buff. She's going to move in and go with Ice Prison. So, second fight in a row, we get to see Ice Prison. This will do a little bit of damage and reduce Fraevia's AP cost. 1258, yeah, one tank hitting another. Not ever going to be a ton of damage there. Another Call of the Wild from Asterius. So I wonder if that was intentional. Like, I wonder if Shadow actually wants his Asterius saying that far back. Maybe. It's going to be a quicken onto Fraevia. So forget it all. It's just a Fraevia carry team. She has enough to do Spellville Blade. That's a big deal. Like, here's the thing with Fraevia. Spellville Blade is a defense and spirit buff. It is stackable. She likes to use it, and every time she uses it, she just gets more defense and spirit. It's a really, really strong move. She only takes 1,300 damage from the Celis right there. Here's the test, though. Here's the Abara. Now, Abara, despite what I said earlier, will be able to do damage to Fraevia. Fraevia does not actually get 100% lightning resistance, but she has enough defenses that she lives through the attack. Aerith hastes herself. Asterius moves forward, cross destruction, 3,100 damage on the tank. That's pretty nice. Now, is Aerith able to move into range to heal Fraevia? Aerith might be stuck behind a little bit of a wall right there. Without jump 2, she can't go over the wall. So that means Asterius is going to get to hit Fraevia and kill her with the Crystal Tracer proc. Crystal Tracer is busted, by the way. That is just a broken move. Cross Destruction comes out again. Celis blocks a little bit of it. Aerith casts Re-Raise on herself. Basically, Aerith is just back there getting ready to 1v3. She's going to let her friends go out, suck up all the AP from the enemy, use them up, and then she's going to go engage. She's debuffing her hate, AoE resist online. This is a 5-head play by Aerith right here, where she's just going to let her allies die and then try to win. Okay, Aerith, it's your time. There's Asterius. Can you hit him? Ancient Ray of the Ancients, 3,400 damage with the AP drain. That takes Asterius' AP to down to like 110, so he can only do 20 more moves. Here's Runic Blade from Celis, so Protect, Shell, and Hate online. Abara steps forward. Here's Edge of No Return. Re-Raise removed. Crystal Tracer kills her, and Asterius turns out just Look, I get it, Aerith. I get it. In the other game that you're in, you died first. So you wanted to see what it was like to watch your friends die before you died. I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Anyway, let's go to another match. Let's watch Saint versus Coryu. 5-3-5-7-4. We'll hide that for just a tick here. Make sure both players can get into the room without being seen, and there we go. Now, Saint showing the slot 1 Celis. Celis been very popular today, not surprising. Kioma showing the slot 1 Velis. So our first look on stream, at least today, of Velis. Okay. Here we go. Let's go full screen. We're gonna, it's Ayaka? Oh, okay. So we get some Ayaka action today. Ayaka has not been that popular lately. Honestly, and Ayaka, by the way, doesn't suck. Ayaka's pretty good for a unit. Is she outclassed by some of the other supports? Yes. Can she still do her job? Absolutely yes. Especially if she can get that defense pin buff on somebody. That's really good. Now, speaking of moves that are really good, Velis has a haste that hastes 2 people. Ayaka's haste only hastes 1 person. So, if we're talking like basically in 2 turns, Velis has managed to haste his entire team, including himself. In 2 turns, Ayaka's managed to haste 1 person, the tank. You can see the difference, right? So it's going to be Fraevia, Aranea, Velis, a full ice team coming out here. Aranea not in range, or I'm sorry, Fraevia not in range to engage yet. Gets slapped by Velis, and Velis moves forward. Celis moves forward. Why are all their names so close to the same? Okay, let's see here. Ayaka's going to move forward, get a second haste online. She's trying her best to be like Velis, but so far that Ice Team's haste, they are just getting so many turns in. There's the defense and spirit buff for Fraevia. Astrius not quite in range, neither is Velis. Here comes Aranea. She is in range. It's going to be the limit break. High wind coming out. Big damage coming through here. When is Ayaka's turn, and does this kill anybody? No kill. Ayaka is way down the list. Like, she's way down the list. Celis steps up, does a little slashing move there. Yeah, gosh, being the only unit without haste turns out to be a bit of a rip. Now, that's huge. Aranea is dead. The grouping from Kioma was too much, and the AoEs killed Aranea. Velis is going to counter with his limit break, try to even the score a little bit right here. Can he do it? Not quite. He does get a physical shield, which will be very, very helpful. Here comes the limit break from Celis. Elegant spinning edge, and it sure is elegant. There's flower petals in the air, and nothing says elegant like a few rose petals or something. So a little bit of a slap. Cold Comfort counterattack comes out, a little bit of a drain there, and then Ayaka's just going to buff herself. This is the classic Ayaka small brain on a big map situation. If Ayaka is stuck back at the back of the fight, she will buff herself. She will buff herself. TMR buff, haste, things like that. It's super important with Ayaka to put null CT change on her, so she won't just stand still. Okay, she has no CT change. That's big. She will walk forward with that on, and Velis is doing his best right here, except Bulwark Breach, and then the Crystal Tracer. It didn't matter. Ayaka didn't need to participate, it looks like. Oh, wait. Re-raise. I forgot about re-raise. Velis is still alive, and it's his turn. He's just going to heal himself. Yeah, snow healing. He's full HP. Now, here we go. Ayaka's limit break coming out. Angelic Grace. Royal Pita, thank you for the $2 super chat. I like turtles too. Turtles are great. Who doesn't like turtles? There's another Bulwark Breach into a Crystal Tracer. That combo is insane, and Saint picks up the win with the Ayaka team. GG. So if we were judging Ayaka from that fight, I'll try to respond to some chat here for a second, because I've been completely ignoring chat and somebody just called me out for it. If we were judging Ayaka that fight, she did good hasting people. The one thing where the only time she really fell behind in tempo was when she TMR buffed herself. But that's because the fight happened so far away from where she started. I actually thought she performed fine right there. Velis definitely was, OP, but it's great to see Ayaka in play. Aerith's AI is also a little rough. Yeah, the Aerith fight was kind of rough. So, YouTube has on-demand rewind. Oh, wow. Okay, so see, this is what we're learning. We're doing the experiment stream today, seeing which one people like better, YouTube or Twitch. Yeah, safe. Start streaming again on YouTube. Especially, and if you guys didn't know, and I'm going to look for another fight right now, Ni no Kuni Crossworlds coming out next Wednesday. Going to be playing that, going to be streaming that. That's going to be my next big streaming game. So looking forward to that. Okay, let's go for Caisson and Saint. Let's watch that Saint team again. 27434. Let's watch, let's get, we can never get too much Ayaka action. I will hide the screen so, just so Saint doesn't stream snipe Caisson. But no one ever does that, really. It's still just a good thing to protect against, right? And actually, I think we're already loading in. So, this fight is already going live. Yes, Ayaka's second master ability will be nice. Okay, so this time, we get to see Ibarra, Ravis, and Cloud, which we got to see in the first match of the day, versus Ayaka, Celis, and Astrius. There's the slashing attack from Celis, really kind of shrugged off by Ravis and Cloud both. So some good slash resist coming out here from the Lightning team, and elemental advantage. Sonic Severance, well, I mean, it's Ravis. We don't expect much damage here, but this will do more. Cross slash, 5400. Honestly, really, Celis handled that pretty well. It is a lightning chain though, so can Ibarra pop the Celis with the limit break? Smart to use the limit break right here. 7400 damage, that'll do it. Celis is dead. Tank down for the water team. It's Astrius Ayaka versus 2. Astrius gets a haste, so he's going to be a fast boy. Cross destruction, 3000 damage with the heal. He moved, but guess what? He's so dang fast, he just gets to go again. He literally just gets to do whatever he wants. It's going to be the limit break. Super cool looking move. This will give him his second attack. Will it kill her? It does. Pops the courage anyway. So, courage popped. Ayaka does have full life. So, she's probably channeling that right now. Let's see if Ravis is going to do anything here. Sonic Severance, yeah. She did something. She hit for 5,000 damage right there. That's no joke. Braver one-shots the Ayaka. That's not a surprise. The classic dying while you're channeling full life comes out. Slate Wiper pops the courage. It's Astrius versus 3. Now, they are kind of grouped. So what can he do? Cross Destruction will kill Ravis. The Crystal Tracer is not enough to kill Cloud, though. And 1 HP Astrius is going to get just popped by Cloud. And Caisson, with that Cloud team, with the Ravis Cloud, is out here just picking up wins. You love to see it. Do I ever put the full tourneys on YouTube? Maybe I will this time. What do you guys think? Let me know. Chat. Just let me know. I'll try to read this chat. Should we, when I edit this video for YouTube, should I just put the whole tournament on? Like, just cut out these in-between parts or whatever? It's not too much work to do that. I imagine we could do that. Give Ravis her spotlight. We are. This is the most spotlight Ravis has ever gotten. Okay, let's find another match. How about Starlit Francesca versus Mr. Aloha? 62708. And we'll of course hide the game. You know, we don't want no stream sniping allowed. And then let's go look at the bracket. So where are we in terms of the bracket? Well, we've got Cop making a run into round 3. Willie's already made it into round 4 of the winner's bracket. Surumbar and McCrane also in round 4 of the winner's bracket. And then, you know, down here in the loser's bracket, we're playing out. T-Wag is still waiting. Wow. T-Wag's still waiting on his opponent from up here. So this opponent will come down to face T-Wag. Okay. So we have a lot more matches to come still. No big deal. We are loading in to our next match. Good stuff, guys. Okay, we've got Francesca versus Aloha. And what is it with Fraevia today? Fraevia is all over the place today. All over the place. Now, Francesca playing the light element. We've seen Francesca play wind, and now we're seeing her play light. So that's interesting. Going with Engelbert, Locke, and who was the other one? Starlight Elena. No surprise. Starlight Elena gonna be played if you're playing light, probably. Velis, Orin. Oh, baby. Mr. Aloha's team is spicy. Velis, Orin, Fraevia. Just going full ice and just leaning all the way in. Star of Swiftness comes out, so the haste will be applied. This ice team, you'd think ice would be slow. Ice is going to be fast. All these haste coming out, we're going to have a lot of speed coming in for the Ice Boys. Here's Drain Evocation coming out from Elena, so magic and slash resistance, or slash attack boosted in a big way. Elena's next attack is going to hit very, very hard. If the Ice team makes the mistake of grouping for that, it's going to be trouble. Orin gets bells. Fraevia needs to separate. She needs to move far away from her friends. She moved kind of. It would have been better for her to go forward, but she was pulled towards the Engelbert. Engelbert puts Sentinel online, Eternal Frost comes out, and Elena dodges it. Okay, so dodging already online. There's re-raise from Locke, so he's ready to go. Velis gonna probably look to hurt Elena again. Oh, he's gonna go Blizzaga, looking for the Engelbert. Actually hits both targets. That's big. Now, notice that everybody's getting away from Orin. That's really, really important. Orin has 100% hit moves. There's a Starlight Elena and a Locke on the field. If the Ice team has a chance, it's probably through him. Let's see. Okay, here's Starlight Elena. She's super buffed right now. She just Drain Evoked. She's going to step back and do the limit break. This could be devastation. We don't know exactly how this Fraevia is built. If she has her own vision card, she'll have decent slash resistance. She does. Velis does not. So, Velis down. It's a 2v3. Orin, does he have range here? Did the fight kind of move away from him? It did. He will entrust the future to himself. So a little accuracy defense pin buff. That's pretty good. And he is kind of far away from Fraevia. So as long as she does not get burned down by this light team, Orin's going to get a chance. We might see a fire tornado. We might see, where he blows on the sword, does his 100% hitter. We'll have to see. Locke going to go with the limit break. So Sky Mirage Dive coming out. The curious thing here is this will lower slash resistance, so it will help the damage. But if he would have done the Dispel attack, could have removed hate. Anyway, Fryavi is dead. It's Orin's turn. Orin, you need to put in some work. He's going to go with the Fire Tornado. So he pulls out his whiskey, blows it into the air, loud fire, found a match. Who gave this man a match? I don't know. He does. Kills Elena. Okay, Starlight Elena down. It's a 2v1, Orin versus 2. How much hate does Engelbert still have? That'll be a question. And what kind of damage can Locke do to Engelbert? Or to Orin? Probably a lot. Here comes Locke. He's going to go with AP Hunt. So the AP drain not going to be a big deal since Orin has bells. And honestly, at 6,900 HP, he's still pretty healthy. Just carving through that Engelbert is going to prove to be an issue for him. Locke does him a big favor and groups next to Engelbert. Will Engelbert move? Yes, Engelbert does move. Still, in that like AoE pattern next to each other. Retribution Drain, Engelbert is so annoying to kill, especially for a unit like Orin. Now, can Orin snipe the Locke? No, Locke's going to dodge it. He made the right call there to try to do the AoE attack, but it didn't work out. Locke lived, Locke kills him, and Starlight Francesca picks up the W. G to the G. Ooh, okay. Good fight. Orin is a beast. Like, people just sleep on Orin. Is he top tier? No. But is he a really good damage unit? Yes. Is Engelbert the perfect tank to have against him? Also yes. Like, Engelbert is really tough for Orin to deal with. He slapped down that Elena, though. So Francesca gets to face Kiwi Stings next. Nice. Alright. So let's look for another code here. Let's see if we can get into another... See if we can get into another match. Ice has no chance versus Light right now. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Ice is not in a bad spot. Like, especially with Velis, Ice is pretty good. But Light is superior. I would agree with that. Alright. Whatever the next code we see is, we'll go there. Everybody's in the middle of their matches right now. Okay, let's watch Francesca's team. 70479. 70479. We'll go one fight to the next. We're not going to worry about the stream sniping because Francesca's running the same team. Instantly sets up a new room with the same units. So I don't think we're worried about Kiwi sniping that one. Oh, Joom coming out. So Kiwi not playing his light element teams. Not playing his light element teams. Going with Joom. All right. So Joom is going to be the War of the Visions unit for Kiwi. And if you guys are just coming in, if you don't know the special rule set for this week, the special rule set is it's Clash of Worlds, which means you have to use one character from War of the Visions, one character from Brave Exvius, and one collaboration character. So, Kiwi is going Cloud from FF7, Abara from Brave Exvius, and Joom from War of the Visions. So, good mix here. It's a lightning team with a Joom tank. Pretty strong. Cloud Abara, classic strong combo at this point. Now, we just saw Francesca's team last turn. Elena, over on the right side, kind of by herself, will buff herself. It would be nice. So, here's something I'd like to see from Elena this time. Last round, she got a Drain Evocation in on turn 2. I would have rather probably seen Courage than a Drain Evocation. We'll have to see, though. Can Engelbert get over there fast enough to pull aggro away from her? Or will the Abara Cloud slap her down? Remember, Cloud 100% hit moves. Abara, if built with accuracy, can use her slashing move. Counterman Slash has a lot of accuracy. And oh, by the way, Joom, 100% hit moves. So it's not exactly a great team for Starlight Elena to be into, or Locke. There it is. There's the Courage buff. I think that's important because that's Courage on just as Engelbert saintly walls and walks towards the enemy. Okay. Now, Cloud is going to be in range of only Elena, so he pops that Courage. Courage ended up being a pretty big deal here. Let's see what Joom can do. She might have the AoE here. Let's see. It depends. Yeah, she's got it, doesn't she? Yep, Stormwind Rend. It's 100% hit. It's AoE. And wait. I thought Elena was already dead. And she's dead anyway. Wow. that Abara has plenty of accuracy, it turns out. Okay. Here comes Engelbert. Engelbert lock versus 3. Engelbert going to go Taunting Blade. So Engelbert has plenty of hate on at this point. Begins the light chain, but Locke's not going to be fast enough to take advantage of it yet. Joom going to go Air Incisor. Engelbert dodges it. We got Evasion Engelbert coming in here. And then it's Abara's turn. Counterman slash. Engelbert Courage popped. Locke, you need to do some work, my friend. What can you do? You've got a Joom you're going to have to get through. She is standing next to Cloud. What do you got? He's going to go with the Limit Break. So Sky Mirage Dive. Drop that slash resist. Hope to chew through the tank at some point. Let's see. 5,000 damage, pretty good. But triple slash from Cloud comes out. That's a 100% hitter. Re-raise comes through for Locke, but he's looking like he's in trouble. Joom will probably put him out of his misery right here. Nope. She just buffs her hate. She's like, nah, I'll let Abara do it. Oh, he dodges it. Counterman slash gets dodged. Is this the 1v3 Locke? You need to kill Cloud. Locke, you must kill Cloud to have hope. You have to kill Cloud and Abara in one attack right here. He's going to go for it. AP Hunt. Yeah, not enough. Nope. Unless Cloud's out of AP. He has 123. I smell a triple slash. Oh, Sharpshoot. Same difference. 4,000 damage. It's 100% hitter. Kiwi Stings picks up the win. G to the G. That's a GG. Okay, did we decide to upload the whole thing? It looks like... Yeah, it looks like people have said full tournament. Alright, sure. We'll upload the full tournament. Alright. Well... Waiting on a code. We have some people typing right now, so we might have a new code coming in real soon. In the meantime, how about we'll take another gander over here at the bracket. So here's the one loss bracket, we'll call it. Sandrooster waiting on the winner of Khaleesi and T-Wag. Then up here, we've got Willie and Sir McCrane about to face off. The winner of this match will be in the grand finals. So, really, the winner of this guaranteed top 2. So there we go. That's spicy. Okay, let's go look for a code. Let's see if we got any codes popping up. We do, unless we're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that top 3 matchup right here. 40472. I'll put the game on when both players are in the room. So Sir McCrane made the room. He's in there. Willie might be adjusting his team. Now, earlier when we saw Willie, it was the dark team, and it looks like it's still going to be the dark team. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, Starwolf. And maybe even better than just cutting things would be just upload it with timestamps. That's a good idea. Okay, we're jumping in. It's going to be like a 2-hour video, but that's okay. All right, here we go. We've got Joker, Garvel, Dwayne. So the standard team from what we saw earlier. Joker given that AoE Protect buff. Really hard team to kill with that Protect buff. But Abara is here for Sir McCrane. We just saw this team from Kiwi Stings and it did really, really well. Cloud, Joom, Abara looking strong. Okay, Garvel probably going to put his shield up. Now at 120, that is both a physical and a magic shield. That Garvel has Protect and a 3-hit shield on for all damage types. Stormwind Rin does 900 damage, so he's shrugging off that damage, really out there just soaking it up. Whoa, excuse me. Man, the monster hit me in a weird way right there, but you can't see my face, so it works out. Anyway, Joker's going to step forward here, and actually, he's in riot gun range. That's crazy. He's going to be able to hit Joom straight away. What kind of damage are we going to get here? 6,200 damage on the tank. My goodness, riot gun hitting hard. But Cloud's up. Now, Cloud has a decision to make right here. Does he go with the barrier remove? He does. He goes for the limit break. This will remove barriers on Garvel. So his 3-hit barrier going to get knocked off. Yeah, and so's his life. Garvel got knocked all the way off the entire shelf right there. You gotta be careful around Cloud, everybody. There's Protected Shell for Joom. She moves forward. Dwayne steps up, goes with his limit break, Death Side. Okay, what kind of damage can he do to Joom? About 1,500. He's full HP, that's nice. Now here comes Ambush. Joker jumps in there, puts a CT up, but not enough to get to go before Cloud or Ibarra. He dodges? Is this evasion Joker? I don't know. He dodges the barrage. Dwayne dies once, but he has re-raise, and here comes the counterattack. Can Dark knock lightning off? Joker's going to auto-attack, he's out of AP. Dwayne is also out of AP. So no, the counterattack will not be enough because no AP. They both have to either just attack or buff. Joker gets to go again. Hold on, 21 AP. Wait. Oh, I saw Cloud use a counter move, and I was like, Reflex is banned. He used counter slash. What the heck? Smart play there by Sir McCrane, switching Cloud to a different move, and he procs it. Doesn't matter, Ibarra kills them both anyway. That's a GG. I was almost confused right there. Well, for a moment, I was kind of confused. You guys know how ready I've been all night to watch a Cloud Reflex and be like, banned! You're out of the tournament! Get out of here! You're fired! I thought I was going to get to do it. I thought that was going to be my first one right there. Negative. Negative. Okay, let's watch Mask versus Dervis next. That one looks like it should just be starting. 66606, the Mark of the Beast. Okay, Mask, Ayaka, Dervis, Joom, Wind, Resurgence. We are seeing Wind a lot now as the tournament progresses. What's up, Lego Pants? Welcome in. That's probably the only time we'll ever see it. True. True. Yeah, the issue with like just the basic counter slash move is the range 1 sucks. Like if you think about Violet, for example, her counter move when she dodges and counterattacks has like range 4 or something. That's crazy. Okay, Dervis and Mask are going to agree to remake the room. Something was wrong with one of their comps or whatever, so they're just going to remake the room. Mask allowing the change. So that's good. Good sportsmanship right there from the players. We will wait for that room to get remade. Sus. Skiz calls sus. Good guy Mask indeed. Okay, well, we'll check out the bracket while we're waiting here. We'll check out the bracket while we're waiting here. Why not? Let's take a peek. So, we are waiting on Khaleesi Sandrooster to play LXD. Dervis and Mask, this is the match we're about to watch. That'll play Caisson. And then Sir McCrane chilling in that winner's bracket. Willie Goats guaranteed top 3 with his Dark Team. Turimber, Cop, all looking good. Lots of points. Once you get to this point, you're scoring tournament points, boosting yourself towards that top 8 draft. Okay, Charlotte Francesca clarifies no stat changes. And well, what are they changing? What happened here? Oh, Dervis had reflex on. Ah, good. Good catch. Good catch. Does a range boost affect counter ability range? No, it does not. It does not. Those range buffs only affect you're talking like those missile units that buff their range. That only affects their missile attacks. That only affects their missile attacks. Okay, next code that comes in, we'll just jump in there. Guys, is it weird that I haven't eaten any food today? I'm drinking a Monster and my stomach's upset. Does that seem awkward? Is that normal? Is that good for me? Maybe I'll have to call a doctor and ask. I bet you they would know. I should have had food. Truth. True. Clifford, thanks for subbing on the YouTube channel. Too acidic. Yeah, that's what's going on in there. That's what's going. Yeah, Garmel. Okay, Garmel says I'm fine. Garmel, you're a doctor, right? Good. I trust you. Oh wait, I just realized that their room code probably didn't change. This fight's probably been going on Let's go watch it. Yep. Fights I don't know. Something. Whatever, we're getting GG's in the chat. Just have some Diet Coke and Mementos. That'll make the feeling go away. Perfect. Perfect. Do I have any I don't have... I have an almost used up bottle of Tums smoothies. These things taste nasty. And they make me feel gross. So I'm not going to do that. I'll probably just eat some food after the tournament. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, a little bit of a delay here. Not the same. That's fair. Counter shot is a missile attack. Maybe that would have its range increased. I could see that being the case. Typically speaking, though, your counter moves do not get boosted by the range buffs. Alright. Honestly, you need to take some ACV in the morning. One shot, you'll be fine after 2 weeks. What's ACV? What's ACV, chat? I don't even know what that is. Apple cider vinegar. Gross. Do people just drink that? Like, is that a thing people do? Just drink apple cider vinegar? They just open up their mouth and they're like, get in my belly. That seems weird. There are gummies, or you can put it in orange juice. Okay. Gargle it and take a shot of it. Oh no. That's a no. That's a big no. Okay, let's watch another match. We've got Caisson versus whoever won. 1941. We'll hide Caisson's cloud. Actually, you got to see it, so it is what it is. I was too slow. We all knew Caisson was running cloud anyway. Just riding cloud to maybe second win in a row. Let me get my notes from last week real quick. I'll find them in a second. Promise. Here we are. So, last week's results, in case anybody's wondering. Caisson was the winner. Mask was second place. LXD and Cop got third and fourth. Then it was Willie, Sir McCrane, Kiwi, and Mr. Aloha. So, if we're looking at those players today, like, how are they following up? Well, McCrane's already in top 2. That will add to his 6th place finish from last week. Willie's top 3 was top 5 last week. Turambar, going to score points for the first time. Cop was 4th last week, so looking to improve. Caisson's going to score more points, was 1st. And then Kiwi was 7th last week, so in position to score some more points today. So, interesting. Here we go, though. We've got Caisson versus Dervis. Am I in Missouri? Your power just went out there. Interesting. You know, Challenge has an outward-facing API. You can just get the data from it easy. So, Komos, the reason I don't use Challenge's standings to determine my standings is I do it like I look at who you lost to and how far they made it in the tournament as a way of breaking ties. Here, they're still like doing initial placement here. I'll put my face back on the screen. So, like, Challenge might say somebody got 6th, but I might say they got 5th. Or something like that, right? So it's useful if I ever lose my notes. I like to be able to go back and look at, because I keep the good records on this website. It's a super good website. But my rankings are just a little different. Dude, Lego Pants has something more to integrate into our week 4 spreadsheets. Excellent. Dervis doing 17 minutes of initial placement. Okay, both players have readied up. Let's get in there. Okay, so we get to see the Dervis team again. It's basically a mirror matchup, except it's Joom and Dervis are the tanks. So, Cloud Ibarra, Joom, Cloud Ibarra, Dervis. I don't know, guys. I'm honestly just straight up pulling for Dervis to win at this point. I just want to see her make the run all the way through the tournament. Now, we got that little bit of initial lag here. Let's see if we need to leave the room and come back in. No. Okay, it did clear up. Spectator delay in full force here. Ibarra Cloud pass bells, Ibarra cast TMR. Now, the interesting thing about Ibarra casting that buff on turn 1, that means she's not running her Maneater buff. The AI will prioritize the Maneater buff over the TMR buff. So that's something to keep in mind. Soldier's Honor comes out from Cloud, attack and critical hit rate up. Joom's turn. 34 AP, so if she's in range, she can do damage. No, she's going to go Vacuum Veil and start running forward. Okay, Ibarra's turn. She's going to go Fall of Night. That's what I'm talking about. There's that Maneater buff first. Now, what is Dervis's Ibarra going to do? She's in range to do nothing, and that's what we're talking about right there. If you want Ibarra to cast her TMR, you basically have to like sacrifice her other buffs. It's still a good move. That shield is very important. So it's a give and take kind of thing. Here's Sonic Severance coming out from Dervis. 4,800 damage into the triple slash from Cloud, and one Cloud kills another. Caisson's team popping off with the huge chain on the enemy Cloud. Now, Joom on the counterattack. Stormwind Rend, agility debuff, and a little bit of damage. Here comes Ibarra number 1. Caisson's Ibarra, hairpin dart. Joom is dead. It is Ibarra versus 3 for Dervis all of a sudden. What's she going to do? She goes Lightning Shroud. It kills the tank, but Courage pops. Uh-oh. This Ibarra is in a little bit of trouble. She gets 2 turns in a row. Counterman Slash comes out, kills them both. Wait a second. It's a 1v1. It's Cloud versus Ibarra. This Ibarra looking for the comeback. Cloud says, no. You have a shield. I'm going to remove that shield. Ascension, the limit break comes out. 4,300 damage. Ibarra lives. She lives. Can she one-shot him? Can she do it? Ibarra with the turnaround. She's going to go Malevolent Lightning. She wins or loses right here. It's either a W or an L. 8,500 is a W. The 1v3 Ibarra turnaround. The agility buff from the TMR of Black Rose Helena gives her so much. She hits 2 units, immediately gets another turn, kills them both, and then 1v1's Cloud. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I thought that fight was not going to go that way. Right about the time that, Cloud double killed Dervis's team. Whoa. That was a spicy match. That was a spicy match. Okay, let's see, that one's probably over. Dervis says blame Cuckington. So everybody blame Cuckington. And go. Begin the blaming. Got a couple Discord messages here. What's my current number? Does Discord just say 99 plus when you have 99 plus unread mentions? I try to follow them all. It's tough. Yeah, without Reflex. And the thing is if Cloud had Reflex, he would have had 2 chances to win that fight with a counter ability, which is crazy. All right. Yeah, I do think I will probably I don't know if I'll edit this whole fight and then take out all these in between times, or if I'll just upload this straight to YouTube with timestamps. That could be the better way to do it, maybe. And yeah, Jesus makes a really good point here. He says Ibarra doing nothing second turn might have actually worked out because she saved all that CT. Truth. I'll probably edit it. All right. Waiting on some codes. We can go check the bracket. What rooms are we waiting on forming here? Have LXD and Sand Rooster played. That's the most behind part of the bracket is right here. So we're waiting on those results to come in. Turumbar and Dervis can play whenever. It's just the winner of that's going to be waiting on 1, 2, 3 more matches. So you guys, pick it up. And then, yeah, we got Sir McCrane chilling at the top, waiting. Epic Noob, thank you for the Amazon Prime sub over on Twitch. 7 months in a row. Welcome back to the church, dude. Welcome back. Okay, LXD and Sand Rooster are currently playing, it looks like. We can see if it's still going on. 3, 2, 5, 6, 1. There's no way this is still going. No way. Oh, Starwolf. That's good info. Okay, yeah, this match is over, and I probably crashed my game by trying to load into it. Great. We'll see. Yeah, I believe I crashed it. Okay, I'm going to turn my... we're going to reboot the game. Never a bad idea to just reboot the game every once in a while anyway. How's my battery life? Oh, we're doing great. Epic Nub. It's definitely Epic Nub. I probably have just said that wrong the whole time I've known Epic. Epic is betting on Kiwi Stings. Never a bad bet in Friday Night Fights to bet on Kiwi. Never, ever a bad bet. Okay, Starwolf, though. Big info coming in on the stream battle here of, like, which stream is the superior stream. Starwolf says, just got a phone call at work. Was able to pause the stream, then watch the full fight and fast forward to live on YouTube. That's huge. That's really cool. Okay, let's watch Turumbar v. Dervis. 579. Is that really the code? 579? The old 3-digit code. Yeah, it is. There we go. Okay, we're going to get some Esther versus Elena. So both players showing their FFBE crossover unit here. Esther versus Elena. 2 of the strongest FFBE crossover units left in this match. I would say if you were in Vegas betting on who wins this tournament right now, you would get your worst odds for your money on Sir McCrane, because Sir McCrane already gets two cracks at winning the whole tournament, right? Sitting in the winner's bracket at rank 1, or in the already grand finals, is such an advantage, because you have to get beat twice to lose, right? Okay, here we go. Oberon, Noctis, and Ibarra versus Elena, Velis, Locke. So 2 very, very different teams. Dervis's team, very evasion-focused with a Velis using haste, healing, all of that, versus a more like, I guess, standard kind of team, right? Now, this is a very different team than Dervis just ran. So Dervis must have had this team like already built, went to his bench, swapped it in. Smart play. It's a really good idea to have multiple teams built for Friday Night Fights, especially if you get viewed on stream. There's just a chance somebody could watch that and, like, you know, quickly throw together a counter match or something like that. It is what it is. But Turumbar looks to have been playing anti-lightning so far in this tournament. This is our first look at Noctis or Oberon in Friday Night Fights this week, and that's pretty cool. Now, Noctis puts his multi-hit attack on. A lot like Asterisk, who we've seen a lot, Noctis has that I hit you once, I hit you again kind of move. Really cool. I gotta say, of new mechanics to come into the game recently, that's one of my favorites. I love the, like, additional hit mechanic. It's just fun. Bathe the World in Light. Esther, overextended a little bit maybe, does take a lot of damage from Elena right there, and might get killed by Locke. The hastes might just be too OP. The speed might be too much. Let's see. Sky Mirage Dive. Locke gonna use the limit break here. Esther gonna take 2100. It's not enough to kill her. She lives. That's huge. But Velis has a turn, and Velis has a lot of range. Okay, 8-pass Dragon Strike. Kaladin Stormblast coming out here from Oberon. Sill Spear out. How much damage? 9,600. Lock dies. Re-raise does proc. The reason that's really important. Now Velis, even if he would have been in range to do damage to the Esther, will prioritize healing. Here comes Inherited Tyranny from Noctis, so he's not in range to do damage yet. He has 100% hit moves. He's going to be a huge part of if this team can win. Esther's up. Whoa, she can't hit anybody. She has to just stand still and buff. Not enough accuracy on Esther to hit these light teams, and now she's going to stand there and just get slapped by Elena. Multi-hit, limit break attack. Esther's dead. Noctis is low. Things are looking bleak for the Earth team here. Okay, here we go. Locks up. 32 AP left. Already used the limit break. Gonna go AP hunt, and that's a GG to the Noctis. It's Oberon versus 3. We just saw Abara win 1v3. Abara, 100 cost unit. Here's Oberon, 100 cost unit, also versus 3. Big difference here is, though, he's getting lapped by them instead of vice versa. Okay, Oberon, it's your turn. What can you do? He does target the right unit, I will say. He can kill Locke, so that was a smart play. Velis' turn. Velis is going to TMR buff himself. Velis has not moved. He's been in that spot the entire match. All right, Ellen is up. 52 AP left. Flux Overflow. That's a kill. Oberon goes down, and Dervis picks up the win. GG. Moving on in the tournament. All right. I think we can jump straight into our next fight. We've got LXD versus Kiwi. 21-0-23. Ooh. What? My nose getting stuffed up. If I talk this much, it's just guaranteed. All right, here we go. This one's already loading in. So let's see it. LXD Kiwi, two heavy hitters in Friday Night Fights, facing off against each other. LXD going mono light, so Violet is the crossover unit from Persona 5. Elena, the FFBE crossover, and Engelbert, the War of the Visions OG unit. Versus Cloud Abara Joom. Cloud Abara tank has been very strong today. Mono Light has been very strong today. Ice has a lot of showing. We have not seen on stream any fire at all. Zero-ish, actually. I guess fire doesn't work super well when you have to mix all the different worlds. We might see some fire next week, though, when we force rainbow teams. It could put, like, a Terra back into play. Okay, Abara gonna buff her Maneater. I think if you start her far enough back on this map, she probably has enough room to get both her Maneater buff and TMR buff online. This Engelbert, by the way, 13,000 HP, courage, and can drain. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here's Braver from Cloud, so slash resist debuff. The move actually does a lot of damage, but Engelbert just has so much HP, it almost doesn't look like it does a lot of damage. Agility debuff comes out from Joom. Here's Abara. She's going to go Wailing Storm. Actually, Engelbert's courage already popped. Oh, boy. Now, Starlight Elena on the counterattack. What can she do? She's going to go Prismatic Punishment, so here comes the Limit Break. Coming out, going to target Cloud and going to target Joom. Decent damage. Cloud down to about 60%, so's Joom. Here comes Violet. Violet is one of my personal favorite units in the game right now. She's going to go with Sword Dance. Pops it out. Really cool looking move. Multi-hit attack. That's a lot of damage. Does it kill Abara? Almost. But almost is not yes. And now Engelbert's dead. Elena's low. Charlotte's so fast, though, she gets 2 turns. Okay, Charlotte on the counter. Not Charlotte. I'm sorry. Violet on the counterattack. She goes for Joom, though. She goes for Joom. Abara will live to fight another day because there's a tank. Tank's super OP. Okay, Abara, speaking of living to fight another day. Counterman slash. It hits only Violet. Starlight Elena dodges it and lives. And now she's got 2 low HP units to pick from. With Reflex not on the table, that's probably 1 dead Cloud. Yes, Cloud is dead. Uh-oh. Abara. Look, this Abara has 1v3'd. This Abara has 1v2'd. This Abara just got poked in the face by Violet. LXD picks up the win. The Abara, miracle run comes to a close. Okay, let's check out how far that Abara miracle run got, though. It made it pretty dang far, actually. So, let's look at the bracket. Where are we at here? Comp LXD, sitting right here. Dervis, losers bracket semifinals. Willie, winners bracket finals. Whoever climbs out of this, Sir McCrane, got to beat him twice. So there's where we're sitting. There's where we're sitting. Very good. Yeah, I know that was a different Abara, but it's fun. It's fun to talk about Abara. Yeah, Dervis' Abara was the one popping off, and Dervis is sitting here. So, yeah. You know, you get confused. It happens. Hey, look, I'm 36 years old. At some point, you just get so old that things confuse you. Okay, let's check the Discord here. Cop versus LXD, 13340. Okay, 2 Starlight Elenas. Yeah, for anybody who's just joining, anybody who's coming in a little late to the party here, we have a special rule set this week is Worlds Collide. So this week, no reflex, and you have to play a unit from every world, I guess you could say, from War of the Visions. So a War of the Visions original unit, a FFBE unit, and a collaboration unit. So you got to mix all 3 together. Stream Hero's like, I'm not that much older than you. Ah, yes, but the years have just piled on to these old shoulders. I use a cane when I walk. I did for like a while anyway, but I got rid of the cane. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's full screen this fight. Meanwhile, it's Light Evasion versus Light Evasion. The spiciest unit in this one is the free-to-play god himself, Lucio. So, okay. Lucio gonna be the War of the Visions original unit for Cop in this match versus the Elena, Engelbert, Violet team that we just saw. We know this team is good, right? Violet, Elena is pretty dang OP right now, and both players are pulling that out. What can Lucio do? That's what I want to see. I want to see this Lucio pop off if I'm being real. Okay, we're gonna get a lock buff first, Wish for Peace. There's the TMR buff, very good, and it's Lucio's turn. Is he going to do bells? He's got a lot of good buffs in his kit, too. We'll find out. He's chilling. He's chilling. He walks forward. Keen Blade. All right. Little CT manipulation here. Keen Blade popped. Whole team's going to get another turn. Aha. No haste. That is, you know, this is a thing I'm surprised we haven't seen more. With the prevalence of Velis, I think Oberon's TMR is very, very relevant these days. We don't see it popped all the time. It's a little bit of a risk running it into a blind matchup. Engelbert right there does remove haste from everybody, but it won't end up mattering in this fight particularly. Okay, here comes Elena for LXD. Gonna put Courage on and run forward. And then Violet, who's already buffed the whole team once and was definitely the star of the last match. Bells comes out, so Violet gonna pop Bells and start running forward. Here we go. Now, Elena's turn. Is she in range to do damage yet for Cop? Yes, she is. Iridescent Blade. Decent damage onto the other Elena. One of the attacks got dodged, which might have saved her life. Okay, Locke's turn. Is he in range to do damage yet? Yes, he is. AP Hunt. Elena dodges it. She'll stay alive. Does not have to pop her Courage. Here comes big boy Engelbert. He's going to give himself Courage, give himself Hate Up. I guess he could not hit either of those units. That would be my guess right there. Sentinel popped from Lucio, so he's sliding forward. Violet's turn next. Violet, at this point in the last fight, got about 2 of the next 3 turns and really turned the fight on its head. This time, she's going to target all 3 units with Vorpal Blade. Oh my goodness. 2 dodges only hits Lucio, so not quite as impactful. And now here's the combo here. This is the big chain combo potential. You now have Elena popping her Limit Break into these. We did see people turn towards her. We're going to get some dodges here. How many dodges is the question? A lot of dodges. In fact, it did not hit either Locke or Elena even once, and Lucio tanked all of that. Lucio stood there, took all that damage, and lived to fight another day. There's the Courage proc. Yes, one Elena has had her Courage proc. Locke's going to step forward, kill that Elena, and lower the Engelbert's HP. Engelbert needs to have something to do. He can't hit anybody, but he does pop Sentinel. Lucio's going to run at him. Radiant Nova, 1300 damage to Engel, dodged by Violet. Look, this Violet was clutch last fight. Like, LXD's going to have to take this clutch Violet to the entire next level right here. It's going to have to be some massive shenanigans coming out here from Violet. We will see. We will see. Violet does have a lot of potential, right? Remember, when Violet dodges stuff, if she's fairly close to the unit that she dodges, she will counterattack with damage. That is allowed this week. We'll see if she does it, though. She's going to try and pick off the Lucio first. I believe that's enough damage. Yes, Lucio will go down. He tanked a lot. Lucio tanked a lot of stuff in this fight. Engelbert does have his courage popped, so Locke will still have to kill him. Stunblade will do the job. It's evasion. It's 1 versus 2 evasion matchup. Violet versus Elena Locke. Violet steps in and immediately drops that lock. She puts him on his back. Now, he has re-raise, so he will come back to life. Crucially, she is facing away from the enemy Starlight Elena. So, she still turns around. She dodges Starlight Elena's attack. Is this the 1v2 turnaround attack? Maybe. Maybe it is. Locke's turn. He steps to the side, try to give himself a little bit better chance to hit here. I think he got behind her. Sky Mirage dive. Limit break. Big damage? Nope. She dodged it, and she counterattacks. Not only does she dodge it, she turns around and pokes him in the eye for no damage. He dodged the counterattack. Okay, here comes Vorpal Blade, I believe. Displacer actually comes out dodged. There's 15 turns left. Okay, there we go. We finally get some hitting in. Elena lands some attacks, so does Locke, and okay, Violet's luck finally runs out. Cop picks up the win and will move forward in the tournament. GG close. For a second there, I thought maybe Violet had that crazy turnaround action. So, what that sets up is this. We now have Dervis versus Cop to make top 3. If you get to this point in the bracket, you're top 3. You're already top 5 just here. Well, top 4. Math is hard. So, top 3 on the line for Dervis versus Cop. Okay. If that would have killed Locke, maybe a different fight. Maybe a different fight. Evasion versus evasion is such a coin flip. All right. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick, guys. Oh, we got a little bit of a pause. I'll be right back. 47709. I'll go ahead and jump in to the room in case it starts. Actually, I won't, because I don't want to give away Cop's team just in case. Be right back. All right. We're back. Let's jump into this room. I'm guessing both players are probably in here at this point. Yes. Okay, good. So, guess what? Starlight Elena versus Starlight Elena. Okay, were the Discord trolls right? Are we going to get a Starlight Elena versus Starlight Elena finals? Maybe. We'll see. Sir Safe asks, do I have cats? Yes, I have 2 cats. One of them is real big, like a real big boy. He's chilling on the floor next to me right now. The other one sometimes is like hanging out behind my desk, but I don't see him. He's probably upstairs with the baby. The baby really loves the cats. The baby really loves the cats. Cats don't love the baby so much. But, yes, Core, Gloomhaven. Super fun. COVID kind of killed the playthrough that I was starting with Gloomhaven. Like, I literally got that game for Christmas during COVID. And, like, we were going to start it up, and then, like, nobody could travel, and the people I was playing with were all out of towners, so it was like, it killed the playthrough. I did play it on PC, though, just to learn the rules, and it's a super fun game. I'm really excited to eventually get to play it. Okay, so here we go. What do we got? Monolight for Dervis. Locke, Elena... No, I'm sorry. Dervis has Velis, so it's not Monolight. Dervis running Elena, Locke, Velis. Oh my god. Dervis and Velis. Words. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to speak. Anyway, countering that is Monolight. So Lucio, Locke, Elena. The Lucio making that run. Lucio making that run. Okay, let's see. Dervelis. Perfect Night Wielder. We'll just go with Velavis. Dervelis. Yeah. Perfect. All right, here we go. Anyway, Greater Domain of Light comes out from Lucio here. So he's going with buffs this time around. Lucio, actually a very versatile kit. Like, he can do a lot of buffing. He can either make himself tankier, make his group tankier, all those things. He's really cool. The problem here is, when you're talking about buffs, Velis being able to haste his entire group by turn 2 is busted. It's super busted, especially on a team like an Elena Locke that already have so much speed. Here's Locke. He's going to open things up as far as damage goes. Never mind. He's not going to open up the damage because Elena dodges his limit break. So rip that idea. Anyway, Elena's going to step forward and look for the limit break herself. I definitely saw some unit movement right here, so there's going to be some dodging taking place. How much? A good 2/3 of that damage got dodged. Eternal Frost comes out from Velis this time, so he's he's in range to do damage, which prevents him from getting all of his haste online. That's actually kind of nice. AP Hunt pops the lock, so Cop gets first blood, except re-raise procs. What can Lucio do here? What kind of range does Lucio have? He's going to go for everybody, dodged by 2, big damage onto the Velis, but here comes. Dervelis is about to pop a big Dervelis heal right here. Here it comes. He's channeling it. Elena's going to get to go first. Now, she's going to go Star Supernova. Lucio dead. It's a 2v3, and those 3 are now full health. However, the Locke does not have his re-raise anymore, and after missing the Spirit Breaker, he's out of AP. Something to keep in mind. Starlight Elena, 84 AP, will kill Locke. It's now a 2v2. Velis Elena versus Locke Elena. Dervelis versus Lelena. Okay, whatever. I'm going to probably stop making up words before I confuse myself even more. Locke does land some damage onto Elena, so she's about 10% HP. But Velis is going to look to heal again. He kind of trolled himself last time, and when she moved, she pulled his heal away. This time he is able to heal himself. 141 AP for Dervis's Elena. Going to go for the limit break. Multi-hit attack. Some of it is getting dodged. How much? Literally all of it. None of that landed. Really unlucky there for Dervis. Or really good building here from Cop. Either way. Star Supernova comes out. Courage popped. And uh-oh. Velis is going to have to do some healing. Problem is, with Courage gone, if she's one-shottable, it won't matter. Can Locke last hitter? Yes, he can. That's huge. So while the heal is channeling, Locke slaps Elena down. The snow healing heals nobody. It's Velis versus 2. Can Dervelis, which I said I was going to stop saying, and I guess I lied, kill both of these people? Well, he can do this. This, I believe, is a plus 100 hit move, or guaranteed hit, one of the two. Yeah, 3,600 damage, and give himself that physical shield. But Dervelis stands alone. Dervelis stands alone, and the crystals are shining bright. Locke is going to get to slap him here. 23 AP. He might just go for the auto. Yeah, there it is. 1693. Dervelis goes down. Cop picks up the win and moves on forward to the loser's bracket final to face Willie. Now, this sets up a very interesting potential matchup here. If you've been watching the whole time, Willie's team has been on the stream a couple of times today. For the last 2 weeks, Willie has stuck to his dark team. He's been just running dark. Garvel, Joker, Dwayne, something like that coming out from Willie. Can dark beat light? Can dark beat light? I mean, it's already a good showing. Top 3 for dark is already a phenomenally good showing. Can it beat a light team? 42210. Prepare to see Garvel. Dwayne. So yeah, there's the dark. This is round 2 for Willie and Cop. So, okay, they have fought. They previously fought in the winner's bracket. Oh, here, yeah, somebody's asking about what game I was mentioning. Let me share that with you guys. Actually, check this out. I will drop this into both chats while we're waiting here. Oh, I have to oh, here we go. And anybody watching on YouTube, check out the Ni no Kuni video. Game comes out Wednesday. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. We'll have a guild in that game as well. If you're on, I'm going to give, basically, I'm going to have signups for my guild in that game on my Discord. So if you want to join my guild for Ni no Kuni, be a member of the Discord. I'm having the person who runs my Discord set up roles for Ni no Kuni tonight. So you will be able to like tag yourself and see the channels. No one's posted in the channels yet. I just made them. Just like literally this morning before I went to bed. So yeah. Okay, we're going to get dark versus light. This is what we wanted to see. This is what we wanted to see. How did he get killed by COVID? Oh, no, I'm sorry. You were asking about Gloomhaven. Gloomhaven is a board game. Gloomhaven's a board game. So I was having people like drive to my house. And the thing with Gloomhaven is you have to set it up. Right? It's a game that like is a very, you play for a long time. It's sort of like D&D board game combo kind of thing. So I was having people come over to play, but then like literally one of them got COVID, another one of them got quarantined like the first week we were going to play, and then we just never got back to it. Like it just died. Like things will do. Is Ni no Kuni a mobile game? It is a PC and mobile game. It is on mobile, and guess what? It has a freaking PC client. A PC client. Genius. Genius. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Safe, get in there, man. Get in there. Okay, it is the dark team. It is Garvel, Joker, Dwayne. Now, what kind of 100% hit moves do Garvel, Garvel? Yeah, I said that right. Jarvel, Joker, and why am I, and Juwayne. Yeah, okay, well, let's call them by their real names. Garvel, Joker, I can't even do it. Anyway, Garvel has 100% AoE attack. That's going to be huge. So he's going to get his shield on. He's going to get protect. He's going to try and live through the first round of damage from these light units. Now, check out this. We're going back to Keenblade for Lucio here. Lucio also... Okay, look. Here's something a lot of people don't know about Lucio. He is one of the best anti-dark units in the game. If he is running his dark resist buff, that could be a big factor in this fight. Could be a big factor in this fight. Now, I like how the dark team is kind of peeling left here to try to avoid this like first round of damage, but it's going to let the light team get all their like re-raise shenanigans on, right? What's one of the hardest things to deal with about light? Oh, you kill them and they don't die. Super annoying. Here's Joker. He's going to go with one-shot kill. Elena's dodging this. Yeah, she dodges it. The debuff does still land, but Elena lives. Is Garvel in range to hit anybody here? No, he's going to cast a spell instead. We're going to get Rebellious Spirit coming out from Dwayne. Dwayne's going to need some accuracy to participate in this fight. There's magic attack and spirit piercing buff from Garvel. Okay, Lucio's up. Lucio scoops in. Scintillating attack right here. 7,300 damage on the Joker. Joker is low, and Joker might not be long for this world. 4,700 damage, plus immobilize, plus you're dead. So Joker is down. Locke's turn next. He's got AP Restore. He's going to target Dwayne, which if you're Dwayne, you want to be hit by Locke and Lucio, I think. Even though that's a big hit that does lower your slash resist, you don't want Elena hitting you. Big, huge damage coming out there from Garvel. Pops Courage and Re-Raise. Can Dwayne do it? Dwayne kills Locke. One down. It is a 2v2. Courage 1 HP Elena, who, by the way, we've all lost to 1 HP Courage Elena in the past. Her killing everybody on the enemy team would surprise nobody. pretty good start. Pretty good start. Radiant Nova comes out. Okay, Dwayne has re-raise. Garvel's dead. That's the most important thing here. But Lucio just slapped them both into the ground. And now it's Elena's turn again, and yeah. Oh, man. The AoE damage was just too much. Garvel showed up nicely. So did Dwayne. But guess what? They killed 3 light units on back-to-back turns. Or I should say, did enough damage to kill 3 light units. Only actually killed 1. And such is the power of light. Cop wins. Back up to the winner's bracket. Let's show that here. There you go. Sir McCrane v. Cop. That means Willie locks in 3rd place points for this week. Cop guarantees himself 2nd place points along with McCrane. Now Cop has to beat McCrane twice. It's a double elimination. McCrane has yet to drop a fight. Yet to drop a fight. Oh, and honestly, yeah. Dark showed up in a big way today. Getting 3rd place? Dark, that's great. Great run for Dark. We saw a lot of elements today. Light might end up winning. The other elements showed up nicely. Now, Sir McCrane was not taking a nap. You always wonder, like when you win the winner's bracket and you're waiting, sometimes you have to wait like 30 minutes to an hour for the loser's bracket to kind of sort itself out. I always worry that people like wander off and take a nap or something. I will hide that. Okay, I don't know if you guys hear that bouncing noise. My office little room here is in the basement. Directly above me is the kitchen. The kitchen has a tile floor, right? Right now, Baby J is in the kitchen with a plastic ball. And he's just slamming it into the ground. And it kind of bounces. I wonder if that's getting picked up by the mic. Okay, here we go. Both players are in the room. Now, this is not a shock. If I was going to bet on which element would have won this week, my personal bet would have been light or lightning. Lightning was the big winner last week. And that was interesting because last week was anything goes. Lightning dominated last week. Lightning is really, really strong in the game right now. Light gets a chance this week. With the rule set being what it is, can Light reclaim its spot on top? Or does Lightning win? Somebody asked me, what's my thought on NFTs and Ni no Kuni? Okay, now hold on. Ni no Kuni's doing something weird with a blockchain or something, I guess. I don't really know what that means. I have not seen NFTs yet. And I know NFTs are saved on the blockchain. It does not mean they are the same thing. So, look, here's my thought on NFTs and Ni no Kuni. If I don't want them in the game, you already have to pay in the game for some things. If it's not noticeable, I don't care. I guess that's what I'll say. If it's not noticeable, I don't care. But here we go. Let's commentate this fight. We can talk more about that here after the tournament. Okay, Courage comes out from Elena. So the light team is this Lucio team that is just making a run through the tournament. Lucio looking to claim his spot at number 1. And remember, this is Lucio's full power week. He has his weapon now. He's got his level, his job 25 skill. He's got his limit break. Lucio is fully unlocked. And just now, it was this last Wednesday that Lucio is finally at full power. And he's showing up. Now, has he been the MVP of his team? No, because it has Elena and Locke on his team. Lucio not an evasion unit, but he's been a very good buffer. Now, Stormwind Rend is a 100% hit AoE attack, and it just trucked both Elena and Locke. They are both low HP. There's no healer for Cop's team here. Can the Wind Lightning combo overcome the Earth evasion? We'll see. Starlight Elena on the counterattack, looking to multi-hit both units right here, Cloud and Joom. Cloud tanked that better than Joom did. That's kind of shocking. Crescent Blade comes in. Okay, Lucio says, finally, it's my turn to delete some people. And he deletes the enemy Joom. Huge damage from Lucio. Counterman Slash comes out. Locke dies, but has re-raise, so he's back. Now, Cloud, the 100% hit God Cloud, has grouped units, has triple slash. I smell a triple slash. There it is. Lucio gonna die for real. Elena gets her courage popped. 1 HP Elena just killed 2 people in the last fight. She's going to start this 2v2 off by killing Cloud. Okay, 1 HP Elena alive, Lucio alive. 44 AP. He goes Scintillating Edge, 5,700 damage on Ibarra. She needs to kill them both. Ibarra is low. Nope, Elena dodged it. She does not kill Lucio or Elena, and now Ibarra is, like, scared. Ibarra's got to be shaking in her boots. Here's Lucio looking to say, hey, you said I wasn't the MVP of my team. I'm going to go ahead and become the MVP of my team. Cop picks up the win, which means we've got one more fight. Cop now must beat McCrane again, and if he does, eight tournament points for finishing in first place, and the glory of winning a Friday Night Fights match. Remember, too, if you win the whole thing, if you win the whole Cup Series, you get a fancy Discord title that right now only like 3 or 4 people have. You get a fancy, like, Church of Eileen pink color in Discord. You get what is it? Champion of the Goddess title. I mean, it's the best prize on the internet. There's literally no better prize you could ask for than to be that distinguished on the Discord server, right? Okay. So, we can talk while we're waiting for the next match to spawn in. The teams might make adjustments. Let's talk about the Ni no Kuni thing again, just to kill some time. So, Francesca says, I don't really understand NFTs or blockchains, no matter how many people explain it to me. Yeah, it's very confusing, probably on purpose, right? Like, so, like, look. Let's say, here's my thought on it, I guess. And I don't know if this is how it'll work. Say that when you purchase things in Ni no Kuni, your purchase is saved on the blockchain and you, like, own it or whatever, right? Is that different than, like, I'm good? Okay, look, there are some classes, and I'm going to make a video over this very soon. There are classes in Ni no Kuni that are going to be free-to-play friendly. Engineer, for example, going to be very free-to-play friendly. I don't think blockchain mechanics are going to change that. The game is going to succeed or fail if it's a fun game. That's just it. That's just it. Genshin Impact's not free-to-play friendly. That game's super successful. And so, like, I guess it's... Okay, look. It's a great video to make. Make a video about NFTs. It's a great video to make about a game if you want to, like, get a bunch of views once. Right? You make a video where you, like, trash some game, says NFTs in it or something, and people watch, and they're like, yeah. Look, the game's going to come out. If the game is fun and not a just super whale game, it'll succeed. It made boatloads of money over in Asia. Boatloads of money. If it's a good game, it'll succeed. If it's a bad game, I'll quit playing it after like a week and just move on with my life. I don't know how NFTs are going to ruin the game. So I guess I just don't care. That's like my biggest takeaway. Is if they ruin the game, I care, and then I'll have a different take. For now, it'll be my first experience with anything like that at all. And, like, I don't think they're going to ruin the game with it. 22668. I put the wrong... No upside down sixes here. Okay. Looks like we're running it back. Looks like we're running it back. Cloud versus Elena again. Okay, so Kiwi, I do get that. If that is a problem, that could be a big deal. If there's like bots in the game that are doing that, sure. Yeah, look, the whole idea of like, I don't know. I think NFTs are a little bit of a scam anyway. And aren't they like crashing right now? Look, I guess I wish I would have been an artist when NFTs first started, drawn a picture of a chicken running sideways, and sold it for $1 million to some fool who can't resell it. That's my thought on NFTs, I guess. I don't see it succeeding. Genshin Impact's popularity is falling off, and Miyoho is making another... Yeah, but look, like, you can't call Genshin Impact a failure. Genshin Impact made, like, bajillion dollars. And it was fun. Like, people got a lot of fun out of that game. Okay, we got the finals here. We'll talk more about this momentarily. Let's finish the tournament. All right, here we go. Sir McCrane versus Cop. Winner of this one takes home the prize. Light versus Lightning Wind again. What changes were made here? That's going to be the question. Cop could just run it back, saying, hey, my team just won last time. We're probably going to win again if McCrane doesn't change it up. We'll see. Wish for Peace comes out. So same sort of start here from Cop as last time. Let's see what Lucio does. Do we get a Keen Blade here? We do. Keen Blade comes out, so CT manipulation in full force for the light team. Now, what's going to be the difference here? Cloud's going to pop Bells. He's going to run where? He goes left. Abara going to pop her Sword Song formation. Okay, slash attack up on Joom this time. Abara trying to stay back, live a little bit longer. There's Hate, Protect, and Shell from Joom. So we are seeing the Lightning team, you know, push off to the left a little bit here. Try to adjust by taking a little bit more time to get buffs online. Hopefully not group for like AoE wombo combos, stuff like that. Locke buffs his re-raise and regeneration, moves forward. Lucio going to go Saintly Wall, get that physical shield online and ready to go. And we're off. Is Cloud in range yet? Not yet. Punisher mode. AoE resist and critical hit rate up. Evasion down. Did we crash? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Wait a second. Ah! The finals! Reloading game. Of course it crashed. Like, I'm so sad. I play on my phone just to avoid this nonsense. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. That's so terrible. So terrible. Okay, I'm watching the Discord to see if we get a GG. Hey, at least Reflex isn't going to win it. That's true. Okay, I'm loading as fast as I can. Spectate. The code was 22668. We're loading in. Get in there. Blue, yeah, no, I gave up on trying this on BlueStacks. I went to my phone just for this reason. I don't know. It doesn't look like we're going to get back in. It doesn't look like we're getting back in. My Pi Beta version of BlueStacks is still not working perfectly. No, Coryu. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sir McCrane is typing. Did Cop win? They're typing to each other in Discord. Kiwi's asking what's happening. Who won? Wait, we're loading in. It's going to say GG somebody. I think Sir McCrane made the room, which makes him player 1. Player 2 was the winner. That means Cop picks up the win, is the champion of this week's Friday Night Fights, and we'll get to take home all 8 of those beautiful championship points. So GG, guys. Thank you for watching. Great tournament. I'm going to kill the recording here. And then we're going to hang out in chat for a little bit, talk about NFTs and calculate some points, get our standings all sorted out. So GG Cop, GG everybody who played, and if you guys want to participate in Friday Night Fights, check out our Discord. Next week is the same sort of rules, but with rainbow teams enforced. So Mono Light will definitely not win next week, because it's banned. Alright guys, catch you all next time. Peace. Okay, we're hanging out here though. I just canceled the recording. Alright. So, let's, we're going to do point totals right now. So I got my notepad. Let's look at who the winners are. Let's look at our winners here. Let's look at the winners. Okay, this week we got Cop, first place, 8 points. We've got McCrane, second place. So familiar names at the top. Okay, Willie's got third. Rock in the dark units. That means Dervis gets fourth. Okay, now Turambar and LXD. Cop won the whole tournament, so LXD's loss is better. That means LXD gets fifth and Turambar gets sixth. Okay, then we have Caisson or Kiwi. LXD or Dervis. Who is the better loss? Technically, they're both out in the next round, but LXD lost to Cop, so LXD is the better loss, which means Kiwi gets 7th, and Caisson gets 8th. Not that Caisson really needed the points anyway. Does pick up 1. Okay, so total points. Cop now has 8 plus... Hold on. 8 plus 5. Cop's at 13. Sir McCrane is at 3 plus 7. Sir McCrane's at 10. Willie is at 4 plus 6, 10. Dervis is at 6, no, 5. LXD, yeah, so hold on. I have to, like, basically that's your, I'll have to calculate it. I'm going to put it all into a spreadsheet, then we'll figure that out. But there you go. There's your winners. First week it went Caisson, Mask, LXD, Cop, Willie, McCrane, Kiwi, Mr. Aloha. This week it was Cop, McCrane, Willie, Dervis, LXD, Turumbar, Kiwi, Caisson. Good stuff. Yeah, Asterius did not make it to the high end this week. The Asterius teams were outed early, which was interesting. Even though Celis was available for him. His best combo was there. Okay. Now. Let's see. I got to get like a... Yeah, you still have a chance. If you haven't made it in, like if you haven't scored points yet, a first or second place, 7 points is usually enough to creep in. So a first or second next week could still get you into the finals. That can definitely happen. Okay. Let's see. So, okay, I guess here's how, like, look. Don't buy NFTs. Like, I'm pretty, like, here's a stance I'm comfortable taking on NFTs. Don't buy them. Good. So check. There's point 1. Don't buy NFTs. Number 2, well, like, do whatever the hell you want, but I would not advise buying NFTs. How about I put it like that? 2 is, like, while I'm covering the game, if I cover it for a long time, right? Like, if I make YouTube videos about the game, stuff like that, I will, like, be very specific when I'm pointing out, like okay, in War of the Visions, right? When I do my, like, breakdowns of the patches, I basically tell you guys, like, what I'm going to buy in the shop, what I might think about buying in the shop, and what I think is not good to buy in the shop. I'll do the same thing for Ni no Kuni. And if some of it is, like, weird NFT scammy stuff, I'll just be like, look, I'm not going to buy this, and you guys probably shouldn't buy this too. Again, like, do what look, I could say don't buy NFTs and to be dead ass wrong, and they, like, blow up and they're great or something. I just don't think that's going to happen. So my opinion is don't buy them. In the game, there's already classes like Witch, for example, that their best, like, combo of skills. Witch has a high DPS skill and a blink. The high DPS skill is purchasable. Now, all of her skills are high DPS, but her, like, one of her highest DPS skills that combos really well with Blink to be this, like, super mobile damage god is purchasable. Blink is a rare drop, like a rare world drop. So it's tough to get that, which makes Witch both not free to play or casual friendly. You basically need to, like, farm for one of her skills and pay for the other one. Can you still play Witch? Definitely. She has tons of free skills. You can use those. You'll be fine. You just won't be, like, highest tier. Take Engineer, for example, though. They're a healer and a supporter. Their best skills you can just get by playing the game. So, like, pay to win or not, you can heal regardless. The tank is somewhere in the middle there, and then the other classes I need to, like, do a little bit more research on. So, Vincent, the game has a lot of different ways to acquire things. The gacha in the game is a weapon gacha and familiar gacha. You get a really, really good fire familiar for free for starting. So you get to start off good there. I think you will also get, if it stays like how the beta was, you will get a free tin pull when you start that gives you another 4-star familiar. So you get to start the game straight off with 2 very good familiars. So re-rolling might not be a big deal in the game. Now there technically is, like, ultra rare 4-star. I don't think you can get one of those from the newbie summon. Yes, Netmarble. It's Netmarble. We're not shocked here. Then, so, like, I think you're off to a good start there. The thing with characters in the gacha is you want to stick to one character because you're going to do a lot of your rolls for weapons. If you're playing Destroyer, and you roll for weapons in the gacha, you're going to get axes. If you collect a whole bunch of good axes, play the game for 120 hours, and then decide, here's where the game becomes a whale. Here, if you want to be a whale, here's how you have to whale in Ni no Kuni. You play a class, spending all your free-to-play resources, all your dolphin spending on one class. And then you decide, I'm no longer maining this class. I enjoy rogue better. I'm going to switch to rogue. You're out of... Do you want to do more rolls? All you have is a bunch of axes. The axes aren't going to help you on the rogue. So if you want to like hardcore play an alt, you either have to be playing for a really long time where they've like gotten more resources and you can do that or something, or spend money. Seems fair, in my opinion. If that's how it works, which I think that's how it works. Like that's I'm doing all the research I can on this game. I think that's fine. Now, we'll talk about it a lot. I lost to Dervis. Hold on. James, we're talking about Ni no Kuni Crossworlds. It's a new MMO that comes out Wednesday. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm way behind on chat. Let me try and catch up on chat real quick. It's no big deal, but wouldn't I be 7th, not 8th? Caisson, you lost to Dervis. That's correct. Yes, you're right, Caisson. That is right. I'll swap you. You are exactly right. Got it. Gotcha. Okay. Take a Dervis nap. I see what you did there. Anyway, here's why, the reasons I'm excited for the game. It looks really cool. It's Studio Ghibli all the way. It looks really awesome. Like, visually. I really want to play an MMO. And in Final Fantasy 14, I keep not winning houses. That's frustrating. If this game's fun, I'll see. I'll probably run it. If it's fun and successful, I'll enjoy it. And if you don't want to play, don't play. I'm not going to quit my other games. My main games I'm covering on my channel are War of the Visions and Echoes of Mana. Echoes of Mana just doesn't require any playtime right now. So, if I was going to stream a game, I already have my War of the Visions streams. Those aren't going away. But I want something that I can, play with you guys. Or have a guild. That's kind of the big thing here. I like being in a guild. I like coordinating with a guild. I like having things to do with my guild. And Ni no Kuni's all about that. So that's that's the biggest thing I'm really excited for in that game. So I don't know. If it sucks, we'll quit. Or I'll quit. We'll see. James, I feel you, dude. EverQuest, I feel like every year or two I have to go revisit EverQuest. Because it's just so freaking great. Oh, good. Francesca, yeah, get in there. Yeah, and if you're, honestly, playing 2 MMOs at once is a big ask. It's a big ask. Unless you're at that point in games where you just, raid twice a week, and that's really all the progression you have left. At that point, playing another game is fine. Caisson official release date is Wednesday, which is the 25th? Yeah, the 25th of this month. Yeah, guys, great tournament tonight. I'm going to go, they do have something to do with it, Flurfish. Yes, they, I could read you the official thing real quick here. Well, let's see. We could try that. Hold on, let me move my phone out of the way. So, if I read you what the, where did I find this? Oh, it's on the, on the Play Store description. So directed by Level 5, animation from Studio Ghibli, and music by Joe Hisaishi. I don't know if Joe's the guy who did the music for the other games, but Studio Ghibli Animations and Level 5 producing and directing the game, that's a big win. Netmarble, little sus. But the other two on board, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So we're just hoping for a big win there. He did the music. Oh, great. Oh, and he did all the Miyazaki movie music, which is Studio Ghibli. So see, like, artistically, this game is going to be a hit. Looking and listening to this game is going to be great. Okay, but I'm going to go eat food, guys. I'm going to go eat food. Thank you guys for watching. Great stream. Thank you for the new subs, resubs, donations, super chats. God, when we're on Twitch and YouTube, I have to say a lot of things. What other things happen? James, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, guys, it's super fun tournament tonight. Next week is going to be even better with mixed element teams, I think. And then you guys know that the top 8 finals are the best tournament of the month every month. So we'll see you all there. I'm going to say peace out, and I'm going to switch to the starting soon screen because on YouTube there's a delay. So, you know, I'll throw up a delay. I'll throw up something to delay. I should have an ending stream, probably. Anyway, peace.